up, everybody in the club? It's Zach here with the Nerd Cave. I am joined along with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Derek Daniel. And we've got two awesome guests tonight. We've got Yugi 601 and returning Falcon Tactics. Guys, welcome to the show.
Dude, what's up? What's up?
What up,
I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, good to see everyone. What's up? What's up?
So
good to meet y'all for the first time, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too, bro. Nice to meet you.
Derek gets like 2 seconds and then we're into the show.
Oh my goodness.
So for the uninitiated, Yugi, I want you to let everybody know what you do, your channel and all of that, and then Falcon, I'll give you another go at it too.
Well, yeah, because I messed up the first time.
I appreciate it. So I am a wannabe content creator on YouTube. I have been doing a lot of commentaries as of recently, but I'll be back on live streaming. That's meat and potatoes of my channel that I used to do, but I've been taking a little bit of a break for the holidays, spending time with the family. But yeah, you can catch me on at Yugi 601 pretty much everywhere. And like I said, I've been posting commentary recently. Just did a podcast with Bo, which he was on here as well, in the Nerd Cave, the place to be. And so, yeah, it's my first time being here, so I'm pretty excited. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
Glad to have you on. Now, Falcon, let everybody know what's going on.
Hey guys, I'm Falcon Tactics, or you can call me Jordan as well. You can find me here on the platform on YouTube posting gaming videos, although recently I have been doing something a little bit different. I posted a video recently about trying to apply for Squid Game, The Challenge, Netflix new series. And so I encourage you guys to go watch that video later after the podcast, but there's a whole situation about it. So I've been trying to talk about that and encourage people to go see the situation. But the rest of it, you guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram under The Real Falcon Tactics for Instagram and Falcon Tactics for Twitter. And that's about it.
Nice. Well, guys, welcome to the show. I'm glad that y'all are here. This is the first time Nerd Cave News has had 4 people.
Correct.
Ooh,
Yeah.
We've never went over 2, but we were like, you know what?
Got to double it up.
It's
Yeah,
fixing to
man.
be 2024, so we got to have 4 people on here.
Right, exactly.
That makes sense.
Dude, perfect reasoning, bro. Top tier. Top tier.
Guys,
Honor.
welcome everybody into the stream. The chat's blowing up.
Well,
Dan's up in here.
oh, that's pretty cool. Ooh,
Oh yeah, we got it going on
dude,
up in here.
I can see it. I see it, bro.
Zach finally opened the wallet and let the boss out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we doubling down in here,
Dude, it
Dan.
looks nice. Yeah, I can't tell if you see Brendan in the chat. You know, one of my avid Falcon watchers out here.
Oh yeah, I see Brendan down there. Welcome, Brendan. We're glad you're here.
Bro. Oh,
Welcome, Brandon. We got the first mate in here. Oh, yeah, alert. Brandon's here.
Well, time to go, guys.
Oh my goodness, 2 of them.
So, is it Brendan or Brandon?
I don't know how to pronounce
think
it.
it's Brendan.
I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah, I think it's
Brendan,
Brendan.
but also he hasn't corrected me, so I've said
Okay.
it both ways that he didn't
Okay.
correct me.
Guys, if you haven't already, go vote right now. I'm putting the form in the chat as we speak. Go vote on the Nerd Cave Awards. We have a few options for community picks, and y'all know what to do. Y'all go vote right now, and as we go through the topics tonight, we will be looking, I will be polling, and we're going to figure out what the community awards, what is the community thinking on all of this good stuff. Now, Yugi and Falcon, what we normally do here is a lot of shenanigans
Oh, yeah.
that go on here. There's a lot of things going on. Falcon kind of got a little bit of a taste of it when he was on.
Just
Got
a little bit, just a little bit.
Okay. I like where this is going.
So to bring the shenanigans in before we go into everything, welcome Draco the Elite. Glad to see you here. Dark Jupiter, welcome.
Hey, what's up, Dark?
It's my trusty mod right there. It's good to see you, brother.
Boom.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Draco's out here from the Falcon Force as well.
Let's go.
Let's go. Now, have y'all had a drink called a Baja Blast?
Oh,
before?
Lord. I saw this on
I
your
have.
TikTok earlier.
Okay.
Not been to Taco Bell? Come on.
So I've been to Taco Bell several times, but I am a creature of habit. Okay.
Ah,
Okay,
I'm a
okay.
big creature of habit, and I only drink Coke pretty much, or water or sweet tea. So today, my coworker, he was like, "I'm going to Taco Bell," and I was like, "If you bring me a Baja Blast back, I will try Baja Blast in my 33 years for the first time." And he's like,
What?
Dang,
He's like,
okay.
"Bet." So he brings me. I was like, "Don't give me a big one." I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Don't bring me a big one. Bring me a normal size one.
Yeah.
So he brings me one. I made a TikTok, whatever. I was shocked and almost appalled at one point in time because again, I don't like things a lot of times. The berry flavor, I was not expecting the berry flavor up in the Baja Blast. So, guys, what is your take on the Baja Blast?
Well, I think it tastes great personally. Okay, I like it. Every single time I've had it, I'm just like, dang, this flavor is like, it's so good. I haven't tried it anywhere else. Like I haven't felt that, tasted that flavor. There we go. I haven't tasted that flavor anywhere else. So it's very unique to me.
It is unique. So, I mean, I haven't drank anything carbonated for a good while. Like, I only drink water,
Look at
juice,
him.
or something.
Look
I know.
at him, a big,
Wow.
big old
When I did
fancy
drink
man.
it, I did enjoy
Congratulations.
it. I know.
Over here in your high tower, Derek.
Yeah, I'm literally over here. I'm like literally just yesterday I had a soda. All right.
Yeah, for real.
I'm over here
Yesterday,
drinking
today.
Coke.
Dude, I'm like, actually, this right here is actually filled with Coke. And I'm just gonna, no. I'm empty.
Oh, wow.
Oh my.
imagine, bro. It's water, I promise.
So, Derek, continue your high tower, your
gonna say-
holy pulpit moment.
I will say the Baja Blast is the most unique thing at Taco Bell, though. To be fair, so
Yeah.
I do say it was like probably one of the better decisions they made.
Yeah. Well, to Brendan's point, I think also the diarrhea that goes with Taco Bell is one of their
Yeah.
unique selling features.
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
clogged up, go to Taco
Right.
Bell.
Oh my goodness.
Yugi, what is your opinion of the Baja Blast?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's my favorite. It's just synonymous with Taco Bell. I know recently they've been selling it in stores. So I guess it really is like one of those things that I guess people really like. But yeah, no, it's got a special place in my heart. That was like my routine for a long time.
Yep.
On Sundays, I get a haircut, then I go to Taco Bell. That was my routine for like a long time. And then what I would do is I'd watch The Walking Dead, but the problem is that every time I would be eating, there'd be a crazy scene, and I just want to put put my food down. I just don't want to eat anymore.
Oh my goodness.
So for a long time, like Taco Bell was like synonymous with The Walking Dead, and I stopped eating it.
I've been told that people have problems like watching things and eating things
Yeah.
at the time, but I don't think I've ever had that problem. Like I'm eating something and then something like, I don't know, like I'm watching and then like, oh, someone just died. Now I don't really want to eat food anymore.
Well, dude,
Or,
that's what I'm
"Oh,
saying.
dang, that
I'm
was
with you."
disgusting. I don't really want. I've never had that.
But it was
problem.
like, I swear, like I don't know what season I was in, but like every time it would be the most grotesque things.
Okay.
It wouldn't be just like,
Yeah.
like
The
I wish it was
Walking Dead
just
went
regular
crazy
stuff.
with their kills, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
my
just like, I gotta put my food down.
Falcon over here just like, yeah, nothing phases me.
yeah.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I'm just
I can just hit the
Too strong.
rewind button.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Guys, I
goodness.
want to give a quick shout out. Dan got
Oh, yeah.
a new job. So congrats, Dan.
Let's go, Dan.
Outstanding.
Excited for you, man. Going to be teaching IT, bro. That is super dope, man. I am very
Yeah.
excited for you.
Let's go,
Apparently, Escape from Books doesn't have that problem either.
dude. Let's go. On the same team out here.
Yeah. Robot Plays, welcome to
Yeah.
the stream.
Yeah. Actually, that's Raboot plays.
Oh,
Sorry. He's from my
Raboot.
He's from my
No,
Falcon
you're
Force
good. You're
community.
good. You're
As
good,
well.
man.
Dude.
Well, welcome from the Falcon. Is it the Falcon Nest? The Nest?
Yeah, we call it
No.
the Falcon Force, but like
There
it's
you
like
go.
the nest. So like the community's called the Falcon Force, but our place is called the Nest.
Have
If that makes sense.
have you introduced the Kakai yet? Like we
No,
talked about.
I
Come
haven't. I haven't.
on.
Bro, I thought
Come
about it. I
Missed
haven't tried
opportunity.
it yet. I have
Yeah,
not
I know.
tried it yet.
Like
Bro,
Brandon-
It'll be one of the goals in 2024.
Dude,
Brandy's
it
gotta be
will
on
It will
point.
be, bro. I will do it. Okay, so Currently,
But you
my
gotta wear a
goals,
beat.
I actually have like a whiteboard over here. I don't even know if I can show you guys. But I have a whiteboard.
He just ignored you on
I
that.
really
100%.
did. But look, I got a whiteboard out here. I got a whiteboard on my wall. I don't even
Look
know
at
if it's gonna
him.
reach. There it
Look
is.
at him.
But yeah,
The educated man. Got that
Okay,
whiteboard.
well, you gotta have a whiteboard. Okay, I got my whiteboard because I got my
like
goals
this.
out here. Okay, and I'm trying to post a video every single week on Wednesdays. And hi there. I'm trying to post a video every week on Wednesdays. And so part of my here, I'm gonna be sitting right here. I'm sorry. Man, I really messed up my camera by doing that. Okay, but yeah, part of my goals out here right now is to be posting a video every week on Wednesdays.
Mhm.
And maybe after I get my first 4 videos posted, okay, like I'm going straight for a month, okay, then I'll introduce it.
Well,
You also, you know what you also need to add to your soundboard?
Ooh, what do I need out of my soundboard?
Falcon Punch.
Oh my goodness. get out.
Yep.
Wow,
You
I-
can't escape
my
it,
goodness.
sir.
Bro, people have been telling, like, dude, Bo told me, Yugi told me, and now Derek told me. Okay, I don't think Zach said it yet, but I think Zach
hey,
agrees.
Falcon, I got a great idea for you. You should add this to your soundboard.
Mhm,
You ready?
mhm.
You ready for it?
I'm ready.
Falcon Punch!
Falcon kick. Dude, he left.
He left.
That's it.
That's all
He's
right.
done.
We got enough to get this show going.
That's it. He's done. He said, "I'm out. I'm done. I'm done."
Hey, it was the perfect time for me to get up, bro. No one can see me leave.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my goodness.
Well, guys, welcome to the stream. We're glad that you're here. If you haven't already, smack that like button like something you like. Just hit it. Just do it right now.
I already hit it. I got
There you go. There you go. Yeah, exactly, Dan. If everybody's telling you, it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Bro.
Yeah. Guys, welcome to the stream. If you don't know, this is the Nerd Cave. We are joined by Yugi601 and Falcon Tactics. We are going to be going over the Nerd Cave Awards tonight, and we've got a doozy for you if you want to vote on the awards. Here it is right here. It's still open for everybody to vote. And once we get there, I'm going to be like, hey, I'm not going to look at any more of your votes.
Yeah.
You know?
Done is done.
Yeah, exactly. All things have to be balanced, as Thanos once said.
Yes.
Stop. You did it purposefully that time.
I'm gonna drop kick you through the screen.
That's okay. You can't reach me over here. No, guys, if you have not already,
Bet.
go over to Yugi's channel, smack that sub for him. And if you haven't already, go over to Falcon Tactics, put Bun Done in his comments, and
Stop
then
it! Stop it!
sub.
Stop it! No!
What is
no.
this stream? He said Bundun, that's it.
I wrote one song.
The
because
fabric
I
of
lost the
reality is
talent,
broken.
And it has never gone over. Okay? I wrote one song. Whale beat me one time, and now I'm officially bun done for life, like every single time.
Just saying.
Bro,
All I
my
know is I
goodness.
saw it on your stream yesterday or whatever it was, and I was like,
kidding me.
gonna have
Dude,
to. I'm
dude,
gonna have to
I
pull
knew it. I saw you in the chat, and I was like, "Dang it, he's getting ammunition for the podcast."
For real.
Zach's over there cooking in the background.
I
Yo,
knew it
they're
happened.
taking all your dirty laundry out here. They're talking about you singing Cupid. Oh no.
No, dude.
Oh,
my goodness.
no.
I don't think there's a week that goes by without people saying, "Hey, can you sing Cupid?" I'm like, "No,
Yeah.
get out. You're banned." No, but like, dude.
Oh my gosh,
Oh my
that
goodness.
is hilarious.
You don't need to at me. I can see all of your messages, guys. Stop.
Yeah, we can see all of them, guys, and we're so glad that you're here. How we normally do this is we reintroduce it because when Zach is feeling frisky and feels like editing, he'll cut it down. Has he done that? No, he hasn't. But we still.
I was gonna wait for you to call yourself out.
You know, that's one of my things in 2024 I want to be better about is like actually putting the podcast version of this out. You always want to get better. You know what I mean? You always want to get better.
You'll do it for the first 2 weeks in January, then stop it. You know, like the gym people.
Man, you're over here just being harsh.
Yeah.
Being
Tell it like
harsh.
it is. Why should I change this because it's the last show of 2023?
Mhm.
Let's go. Staying true.
Mhm.
You know, everyone says New Year, new me. I say New Year, same me.
Oh my goodness.
Derek. What are we gonna do?
Hey,
with
the
you?
only difference between me at the beginning of this year and me at the beginning of this year, I just have more knowledge. That's it.
There you go.
Mm.
That's all what it's all about. And the more and
all
knowledge is
getting
power.
wiser.
And knowing is half the battle. G.I.
G.I.
Joe.
Yep.
Oh,
Now,
God.
before we get into the show, we're at the finish line of the year. We're fixing to have Christmas. Merry Chrysler.
Merry Christ.
Okay. Smash.
Krampus.
I just want to wish everybody a happy, Merry Christmas.
Yep.
Do y'all have any specific like family traditions before we get into the show? What is your go-to family Christmas?
Dude. Okay. So normally our family will always go up and like, I know a lot of families do this, but they go up to the tree, they open up their presents. This year, Quinton is my brother. Quinton and I, we just recently started our career endeavors, so we've been investing a lot of money into that. So we haven't really bought presents for people this year because we're out here in the regular
Doing the
people
hustle.
bin, which means zero. Yeah. So we're hustling. So this year we're probably just gonna sit around the tree and tell some stories, and that's normally what we do. It's just hanging out and with the family and chilling, telling stories about the year. So that's probably like
Nice.
my favorite Christmas tradition.
Nice. I like it.
Okay.
You,
Yeah,
Keith,
see?
what about you?
Yeah, so I do them. So we do it at midnight with my immediate family. So I lucked out with my wife. So I'll do mines. So I'll meet up Christmas Eve at 7. We'll hang out, open at midnight. Everyone's tired, so we just go home, go to bed.
Yeah.
And in
yeah.
the morning, I'll do it with her family. So it's pretty
Okay.
cool. It's kind of like 2 little Christmases in the span of a couple hours. So let's see, Christmas tradition. I already know Mom's gonna be cooking some amazing food.
I like
Oh
that.
man, yeah, I always need some good food. And that's the main thing. Yeah, just for some reason, we always play in sync. That's
Oh,
my
yeah.
embarrassing admission, I guess.
Like,
I'll make a
hey,
confession now.
Merry Christmas and happy
Yeah.
holidays. Just on repeat.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty much.
Okay. I like it.
That's just something goofy that I like to do, but yeah, I guess that's really it. I don't really got anything specific planned, but I'm excited. I'm finally gonna hopefully, if my Santa wife, right, Miss Claus, if she got what I think she got, I'm gonna be able to play Mario RPG, so I'm hyped for that.
Ooh, I like it.
Bro.
Now,
But yeah.
Derek, what is your go-to Christmas?
So before life happened, we always go up to Wisconsin to my mom's side of the family, and
Yeah.
always do the round robin thing. But it doesn't matter who has the appetizers, the main course, or the dessert. There's always a tray of crackers, salami, and cheese. So we keep that tradition
Outstanding.
here because we haven't gone up there the last couple of years. We went to see my sister beginning of the month, but that was for her performance. But we're not going to go up there for Christmas this year. But we still keep that tradition. We always have at least a cheese tray ready to go because we got cheese in our bloods.
I like it. I like it a lot. So for me and Amy, we have traditionally done her side of the family on Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day we'll go to my family, have lunch and then open gifts and everything. But Christmas morning is just me and her opening gifts and spending time together. So that's something I enjoy, just an easy, just us. We don't have any kids or anything, so it's just focus
Y'all
on
at least
us
wear
and
cute
everything.
pajamas in the morning.
Yeah.
Good.
The ones I wear every other day. I look pretty cute in them,
Oh my
Debatable.
goodness.
Hey, well, you're not the one I'm trying to impress, there.
Oh my goodness. If I could find my Christmas getup, I was trying to look for it on stream earlier today, but I have this headband. It's like the Christmas lights headband, and they light up. And I had that, and someone gave it to me, and I was like, oh, I'm wearing this for
Nice.
the whole Christmas week for my streams. And then I
Nice.
lost it. So
Nice. I like it. Guys, I'm excited. Let me see something real quick. I'm trying to. It's not like moving us up anymore. That's weird.
I noticed that.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see. Okay, it's working there. You have to pay me royalties for any like
Give him a good
Twitter
angle.
gram stuff. So, yeah.
Good angle.
Here, let me get it again. Okay, I wanted it to be discreet, but
You were as discreet as like a tourist in New York.
Hey, listen. Discreet is making sure. hey, that was the point. Okay, I wanted to it's called comedy. All right.
At least he didn't try to do it with a selfie stick. Remember when those were popular?
Oh, I love selfie sticks. They're the best. They're the best. They're the best. So before we get into it, I got one last thing that I got to shout out. Amy has started her own book channel, and she is doing a live stream Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time, and she's going to be reading The Grinch, The Polar Express, and The Nutcracker. So come and join her. I'm going to put the link down in the comments, so y'all go hit that notify button. Go show her some love.
I'm literally going to do it right now.
Boom.
That's dope.
Go over here, click like, click subscribe.
Boom. Look at that, man.
Turn on all notifications. Okay.
Doing the Lord's work.
Hey,
that's what he's
doing. People always
doing.
forget that last
For real.
one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there we go. Done and done.
All right.
W.
Well, it is time, gentlemen, ladies, everyone else in the chat. Derek, that last one was for you.
Wow. Okay.
Guys, I hope that y'all are ready. We are going to reintroduce ourselves, and we're going to jump into the Nerd Cave Awards for the year. I'm excited. Thank y'all all for being here. It's awesome to see everybody here. So here we go, starting in 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? This is Zach with the Nerd Cave News, and I'm joined along with Derek Daniel, Yugi601, and Falcon Tactics. Guys, thank y'all so much for being here for the Nerd Cave Awards.
Thank you so much. It's an honor and a pleasure, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited. Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm more excited to be here with the two guests than you, Zach. I mean,
That's
whatever.
all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
Hey, I'm honored.
You know, I'm the one that's here every week, you know? I'm the one that's here every week, Derek. That's okay.
Oh my goodness.
The one that brings
You
home
want
the
a
bacon.
cookie?
The
That's
one
like-
that brings home the bacon.
That's like going to work
Oh
and be
my
like, "Oh, I
goodness.
showed up." You're supposed to. That's the bare minimum, sir.
Is it? Is it?
Oh my goodness.
Is it?
In today's world, now it is.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Well,
everybody staying at home.
We
Anyway.
have had an awesome year of gaming. We've had tons of amazing games that have come out. We've had a ton of awesome. It is weird to hear Derek's
I
real
know.
name. We've had a ton of awesome shows throughout the whole year, and tonight is to give our final thoughts, our predictions of the future, and just enjoy some time together. And I'm so excited that everyone is here, and I'm so glad that we have two awesome guests, Yugi and Falcon. So without further ado, let's get into it. And again, you can still vote right now on the community awards. Link is in the description. That's a YouTube link. Let me give you the right link. See, I'm over
Come
here.
on, get it together.
I'm over here plugging Amy's
my
show.
goodness.
Last show of the year, and you still can't get it together.
Yep.
Y'all see what I got to do?
Thanks,
with?
Amy.
I've got this hostile work environment. I wonder why I can't.
Oh
why I
my
can't get
You're gonna have to talk to YouTube HR.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna
Oh
talk
my
to HR
gosh.
tonight. So let's start. I'll ask. Do you want to save Game of the Year till later, or do
Of
y'all want to
course.
just bang it out right now?
I feel like
Let me
that's
relook at the list real quick.
Yeah.
Honestly saying, let me re-pull it up because I looked at it and then I read it.
yeah. I'm pretty confident in mine, but if y'all want to wait to the end, I mean that's the
No, like, you know what? Let's go ahead and bang it out now. Why? Let's be different.
okay.
Hey,
Okay.
All right.
All right, we're not even bearing the lead tonight. First
Yeah.
up on the Nerd Cave News, Game of the Year 2024. We've had amazing games. We've had bad games as well. We've had games from all platforms, from big to small, throughout this whole year. And other than 2011, I think this is one of the strongest years in gaming.
Correct.
So, without further ado, let's talk about our game of the years. And of course, this is our individual game of the years.
Yeah.
So each one of us are going to talk about it. And I will also be looking at our community side of it, and I will be giving their game of the years as well. So, or as a, like, I'll put it together. Community get one game.
Yeah.
So, since Derek has been ride or die, he's the co-host of the Nerd Cave News. I'm going to make him go last. So, Falcon, let's go with you. What is your
Let's go first.
What is your game of the year for
goodness.
2024?
Dude, I just want to before I say my game of the year, I just want to say I love your guys' dynamic. Just getting
Yeah,
angry
for
at each
real.
other every 5 seconds. I love it. It's great.
We're living on married
Doing this in
people.
college.
Oh my goodness, dude.
It's awesome.
No, I totally get it, bro. It's hilarious, man. Oh my goodness, that's literally like all of my friends and groups. Anyway, okay, my game of the year. I would have to say my favorite game, the game that I've enjoyed playing the most this year, has to be Super Mario Wonder. And I know it came out there's like a bunch of other games. I like playing Nintendo games. I like playing Xbox games, and I know we had. I don't even remember. Did God of War Ragnarok come out at the beginning of this year?
No,
anyways.
it was.
It was last year. Anyways, nonetheless. I liked Sea of Stars. I haven't played the whole thing yet, but I played a lot. I really liked Super Mario RPG. I liked Tears of the Kingdom. Those were really great games, but I think the game that just gave me the most joy and most excitement had to be Super Mario Wonder. That was fun.
Nice.
And I was like smiling the whole time I was playing it. And then also just at a loss for words at the crazy things that were inside of it. So it was fun.
Dig
Well,
it.
and just to add a quick anecdote too, like just seeing the trailers too, like the wait for a 2D Mario game was worth it too. And like you said, bring a smile to your face. Like it just has that trippy joy that 2D Mario just brings. Like I know Zach is more of a 3D Mario person, but the 2D Mario just brings that nostalgia factor that no one else can match. So I feel you on that one.
Yeah, dude, I'm glad.
I like it. We got some Mario Wonder love in here. Murtag. I've been reading too much Aragon over here. Murdoch is saying we're very impressed with Wonder.
Dude, I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad that there's other people who actually like it too. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
So Yugi, what is your game of the year for 2024?
Man, it was strongly tied between either Resident Evil 4 or Spider-Man 2. Because of the memories, the content that I made, and the fact that I'm still replaying it now, just for its overall fun factor, I'm going to go ahead and give it to Spider-Man 2. Reason being, I feel like it has its flaws, right? It has its flaws, but I think if I was a kid of now, right? And that's where we get a little jaded because everyone loves to bring up Spider-Man 2 on PS2, right? And how how dynamic this web swinging was. It was very realistic. Outside of that, let's say you ignore that, the realistic web swinging, it might be the best Spider-Man game ever. I'm not even trying to be like, I mean, this is just me because, again, the fun factor, the swinging feels good. I'm not looking for realistic. I'm looking for fun factor, There's no shortage of things to do. I thought the story was pretty cool. I like what they did. They subverted my expectations. I thought they were just going to make Miles super OP. I love that they gave Peter, I don't want to spoil it too much, but they you know what I'm saying? They kind of they matched it. It was like I was like, all right, thank goodness they didn't just make Peter seem irrelevant, I'm curious to see what they're going to do in the following I know there's DLCs coming. And then we got an obvious trilogy most likely coming up. So I'm excited. But I would say, I think in terms of the memories I've made, content that I've made, it was so fun making content for that game. 100%, I think it goes to Spider-Man 2. But Resident Evil 4 is like, man, it's like right there. It's like barely. If it wasn't a remake, I would have made a game of the year. 100%. Yeah.
All right, Derek. I'm going to let you cook now, okay?
All right.
So, Derek, what is your 2024 game of the year?
So it came down to two for me. Star Wars Jedi Survivor and Spider-Man 2. Both really good sequels. Both improved immensely gameplay mechanics, storytelling compared to the first games. And they both had, like, I had to really critique the stories on both of them to make my decision, because they both had really good twists, more so toward the end, like the third act of the game, but they had really good twists. But I have to give it to Spider-Man 2, mainly because, like, Star Wars, like, Survivor played it, I feel like, a little too safe. He's gone again.
I'm sorry. I had to grab something real quick. I'm sorry.
Okay. I thought he was like, man, I can't stand these Sony ponies. But no, like, I felt like it played it too safe. Whereas Spider-Man, like, from beginning to end, like the opening fights, the opening boss fight to the very end, just really told, like, a great story, like a real tearjerker. Like, it just pound for pound pulled at your heartstrings in different ways and made you feel a different range of emotions. Whereas Survivor, it wasn't until that big twist that you really got invested in the story.
Yeah. With Survivor, I feel like it kind of lacked in the storytelling department for me. Just because, like, we got to the moment where it's like, oh, you think the game is quote unquote done, and I was like, okay, something's about to happen. I was like, this is too, like, the High Republic stuff was super, super cool. And I was like, man, I want more of that. And they're like, Bert, we're done with that. Here we go with the stuff, and like, the twist was cool, but like, that was my only thing with Survivor, is like a lot of quality of life improvements, a lot of cool set pieces, but the story, which I think was much stronger in the first game, wasn't as there for me. Couldn't be any worse than the Guardians ending. I'm trying to remember the Guardians ending. Do y'all remember the?
I can't say I do.
Talking about Guardians of the Galaxy, the game.
I'm trying to remember. It was forever long. That one, okay, I remember it. It was kind of disappointing. It was just like out of nowhere. It's like, okay, like, we think we're done, and then like, it's like, all right, we're back at it. It did go on and on and on for sure. So, all right, I guess it's my turn for Game of the Year.
And moving on. I'm just kidding.
Oh my goodness.
Boy, he over here. He trying me, y'all.
You know, it's crazy. I thought about it. Just because I wanted to be like Derek, because we switched places.
So my Game of the Year 2024 it's a toss-up here. I have only 100% of a game in a very, very long time, and that is Spider-Man 2. I love this game. I ate it up when it came out. I literally took off of work to play this game.
Oh my goodness.
And it was amazing. I literally played probably 25 hours within a weekend. I literally just like ate up everything. I love the story. I love the dynamic of Peter and Miles, the character development for both of them, especially Miles. And I loved the craziness that goes on, the villains that were in there, all the character design. We go pretty far in depth in that in our review and everything, but it was an amazing game. The other one I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting at all. And that's God of War. Valhalla DLC.
I knew he was going to sneak in that somehow.
Dang.
And the reason I bring it up, guys, is, man, that game is so good.
It is.
It is so, so good. And to be able to go back into that world and experience more of the story and to dive into the things that Kratos holds to him, the chains that essentially bind him. It's not just the chains of Olympus or whatever that bind him. It is all of these memories, all of these bad things.
Yeah.
I have not beaten it yet. Yeah, the baggage. I haven't beaten it yet, but I'm very, very close. But I'm going to give it to Spider-Man 2 because I lived, ate, and drank every minute of that game. 100%ed it, got the platinum, and I even went back for another, session round. And to Dan's point earlier, I wish there was a Game Plus mode already in the game, and I can't wait for that to happen. But I really, really loved it, and I cannot wait to see more awesome stuff come into that. So I think a 3-4 vote here. I think we've got a pretty clear Nerd Cave Game of the Year.
To be fair, I didn't play it. Otherwise, I probably would have been on your side because I don't have a PlayStation. I want one, but I'm not going out paying $300 to $500 for a new system.
That's all right, bro. It's all right.
Yeah, we get it. Yeah.
So, Nerd
Just
Cave
wait for
Game
the
of
Pro
the
to
Year.
drop, and that way it'll price drop the
exactly.
Yeah, I'm waiting right now. The first thing I'm getting is like, hopefully with some Christmas money, I can invest back into my career and get like a new system so I can play some of the new games. But I'm thinking about getting, honestly, one of the new Xbox gen consoles because I focus on Xbox games on my channel. But the next thing on my list would be a PlayStation.
As it should be. As it should.
All right.
Dan says, ask Derek.
Well, what's the next topic? What's the other thing you have to say?
So I was just going to say, Nerd Cave Game of the Year, Spider-Man 2.
Easy peasy.
Oh my God.
Plus God of War Valhalla DLC.
No.
I almost gave it to it. I'm just saying.
God of War is such a good game.
Yeah,
my goodness.
yeah.
I don't have the system, but that's actually one of the ones that I got to play at one of my friend's house, and I was like, man, I've never wanted a PlayStation more in my life to play that whole game.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, man, like Spider-Man, that story had me hooked for sure. It was like, I don't know why, and I feel bad saying this, but why was it so much more memorable than the first? I don't know. Like, I feel like this one has more memorable moments, you know?
Because the first one, in my opinion, while it played it too close to the vest, like it wanted to beat Spider-Man, but they were afraid to push the envelope and go outside the box with the Sinister Six storyline. And I'm like, because the whole like, oh, who does Peter work for? And you find out like the first 30 minutes of the game, and it's like, all right, well, now that's gone. So how's the rest of it play out? So
like especially the Venom moment. Like I said, I'm trying to be spoiler free unless you guys are cool with it, but you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah,
and
man,
then
that moment,
that just I took so many screenshots because I was like, they did him so well. I was like, wow, like the design they put, you can tell like. I don't know if Todd McFarlane was on the team, but it felt like he was.
Yes.
Like his spirit was with them. You know what I mean? Because Venom is this buff, very menacing, you know, like enemy. So the fact that he captured that, and then what they did with what's his name? Craven.
Yeah.
I was they went there. Oh, they did that. You know, like it was just every story beat just had me hooked. I was like, wow.
Yeah, and like
it's good.
That music cue for Craven, it's just like, oh, where's he at? Like every time.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah, the brutality of Venom and everything.
That's what I'm talking about.
So good, and like the development, there's so many nods, there's so many things. Spider-Verse is talked about in there with the spider bots and everything. There's so many good things in Spider-Man 2. Y'all, if you haven't played it and you got a PlayStation 5, I don't know what you're doing with your life.
Right. They have bundles.
I can
ask it for Christmas.
Yeah. Go bug Santa Claus.
Right.
I he's a little busy this week, but but so that is ours. Let's go to our wonderful community. It's all over the place here. So we got a Spider-Man 2, we got some Party Animals, Starfield, Hogwarts Legacy in here. So I don't know where to throw that. So as the executive decision, I'm going to say Spider-Man.
Oh my goodness.
Executive, more like dictatorship.
Yeah.
I will say Party Animals is awesome. Party Animals is a ton of fun.
Dude,
hey guys.
My goodness. I really wish I could have played it, man.
You should. You totally should.
Well, when I tried to do cloud play because I don't have a new gen console, the cloud play didn't work at all. So I didn't get to play it. That's all.
Please make Party Animals win an award. Yes. Okay, we'll give it to Party Animals because we played a lot on here. And guys, if you want to vote as well, other than game of the year, you can still vote. There's the form right there. Lady Yugi coming up in here. Welcome. Hope you're doing well.
What up?
Yeah. Did you try it on Chrome?
I was.
Are you
No,
on that Firefox game? Because it don't work on Firefox.
No. Listen. No, I use Chrome, but I didn't. I was trying it for my Xbox first, so but with CloudPlay from my Xbox.
Yeah.
But I didn't try it on Chrome yet, mostly just because I haven't had time, and like all the games that I've been playing have been for the YouTube channel because I've been working on that. So
Gotcha.
I haven't tried it out yet.
And they say that a hero can save us. Not gonna sit and wait.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, love. I'm all right. Game of the year is out of the way. We're going to keep it rolling, guys. Let us know your thoughts and comments as we go through the show. You can still vote as well. The link is in the comments. Boom. Just post it back in there. Boom. Right there. You can also put !awards if you want to vote. Let's talk about publisher/developer of the year. I kind of lean more developer than publisher on this. Yeah. So we've got a lot of awesome developers throughout this whole year. We just talked about game of the year. I know some people are literally just yelling at the screen right now. Baldur's Gate.
Larian.
I haven't played Baldur's Gate, so I know I saw a few of those. I'm not making fun of you, Brandon, but you said Baldur's Gate. I haven't played it yet. It looks really cool, but a lot of cool developers out there. So, who wants to go first? Who is their developer of the year?
I'll go first.
All right, Derek. I'll allow it.
And this one might surprise you.
Mm.
I'm going to give it to because Nintendo brought the nostalgia. They brought back a bunch of remakes, and they have a good future coming out next year. But I'm going to give it only because of the moves they made. And yes, they've had an up and down year. I'm going to give it to Xbox. Because they're finally starting to drop the dominoes. Yes, Starfield wasn't a world beater like everyone thought, but it still was a solid game. It was the talk of the town for like the first 2 to 3 weeks it was out. People are still wanting, modders are already starting to go crazy with it. I know they did some weird thing with the modding community, yes, Redfall was a hiccup. Hi-Fi Rush was a great surprise to start the year, but the biggest win for me is they finally beat the world and got the Activision Blizzard King acquisition to go through, which means they can finally focus on putting out more games and good quality games. Like we saw today, Bobby Kotick is finally out at the end of the month. So the devil is slain and they can finally get back to being a good company again. So because of those reasons, Xbox is my choice because more so for what they're building toward, more so rather than what they put out this year.
Okay. I see you. I respect your reasoning.
Yeah. Well said.
All right. Who's next?
I was gonna give it to Larian. I hate to be basic, but I gotta admit, only because, and I don't even care for Baldur's Gate like that. I know, hot take. I know it's a good game, but I like that it shook the industry. You know what I mean? I love that it did that. I love that it had everybody talking, and that it set a standard to where people are saying, "Look, you're gonna charge us $70. You better make it count." We're getting tired of these games coming out that are so-called RPGs, and they're not really RPGs. So, tell you what, man. If Baldur's Gate 3 sets a trend like this is good for the RPG and video game landscape in general. So that's why I'll give it to Larry. And I think they achieved something culturally that's important. And I think we forgot that.
Yeah. Right. And it came out at a great time. Like it came out, July, when nothing ever comes out. And it did something that, because everyone was hotly anticipating. What was the game of the summer that everyone was hotly anticipating? Diablo 4. And when it came out, to its credit, it did take the world by storm. But and no one expected Baldur's Gate 3 to dethrone it, and it did. It did the thing, and that's why it deserved to win Game of the Year, because it just came out of nowhere like an RKO from Randy Orton and just took out all the big name players.
Yes. It's crazy. Yeah, it was what I remember Skyrim was when it came out. And just that fantasy RPG where there's a lot of decision making, people have a love for that is almost it'll just gain a cult following. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of games I think that are going to take inspiration from that, and it's only good. it's only good because
Yeah.
whether for better or worse, we'll see what they do. But companies have a tendency to copy trends. So if they see the success of this, I'm sure they're going to do that. Like look at Fortnite, right? Fortnite set a trend to where now everything has a battle pass, for better or worse, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So hopefully this can be one of those trends where people are going to start to kind of like look and be like, huh, what did they do? What's their secret sauce? How can we adapt that into these games or that game? So
Looking at you,
Exactly.
BioWare, what you gonna do with
Right.
Dragon Age? Mass Effect?
I mean, that's the best way to go about anything, honestly. You see what the successors over you have done, and then you try and apply that in your own way. And that works for literally anything you do. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, and to your point, if they look at the success of Baldur's Gate, the thing that Baldur's Gate doesn't have is microtransactions.
Right.
Correct.
They literally, the head of the studio, the one that directed the game, he was like, we're charging $70 because we're putting everything in this game that we possibly can think of, and we're going full out, and we're not going to charge you for every little dime and nickel with microtransactions. And I'm hoping and praying that will be the thing going forward. It's like, yeah, you can build an RPG, but if you segment everything out into microtransactions or DLC packs and all of that, it's going to kill the game. And I love that Lyrian has done that. So yeah, I like your choice. I like your
Real
choice.
quick, Zach, was that the guy who was in the suit of armor at the Game
That
Awards?
was the guy with the suit of armor. I'm over here clowning on this dude the whole time. I was like, why is this dude wearing an armor up here? He's going to get attacked or something.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Escape 100%. BioWare definitely needs to take
it's like yeah, exactly. BioWare, it's like inexcusable, and they're one of the goats of like RPGs. So something like that style with that company with Baldur's Gate 3 elements, there's no reason why RPGs now have a new standard that would just be nothing but good.
Yeah.
Falcon, what is your
I'm
developer?
very base out here, but my option for developer and publisher of the year is Nintendo, in my opinion. And here's why. I think that the games that they've been publishing this year, especially their brand games, like, recently they've been like taking games from other companies and they're like, hey, look at this one. But recently they posted Tears of the Kingdom. They made Mario Wonder. They re-released Mario RPG, and they're going to release that Peach game soon. And they have a whole bunch of other things planned coming up next year as well. And so their endeavors that they're doing right now are amazing. I can't wait to see what else they release. And the games that they released weren't like, oh, okay, this is all right. It was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. And it's like they really surprised me with the games that they released. And I can't wait to see what else they release. It's a very base choice, but I mean, there's a lot of reason to pick it, in my opinion.
Well, they had what, 2 Game of the Year contenders? I know Tears of the Kingdom, but was Wonder also nominated?
Wonder was there, and then Tears of the Kingdom was there too.
Yeah, so I mean that's a testament to their year. So
yeah.
100%.
And every time they drop a Nintendo Direct, it's like an actual event. Like people, there's so much content.
I can't tell you how much it gets shared out. Like every single time I've heard of a Nintendo Direct, I actually, surprisingly, I have my notifications turned off from Netflix. I mean, not from Netflix, from Nintendo. But the first thing that I get a notification from is actually my people saying, hey, they're going to have a Direct. I don't even see Nintendo's first. I see my people who are avid Nintendo fans saying it. Like, that's how popular it is. And then you go to the stream and you see, oh my goodness, there's like 500,000 people waiting like an hour before the stream.
Yeah.
It's like it's that crazy.
Because Nintendo just takes a fire hose, opens it, and it's just nothing but games. Like it's
honestly, bro.
Like they just shoot games.
Yeah, you see the games on that, and like their production on their Nintendo Directs are really good too. Like I'm not gonna lie, if the Game Awards did it that way instead of doing it some of the other ways, I would probably like the Game Awards more. But anyways, the point is Nintendo does it really well, and they have like so much games that they just waterfall onto their community, and I love it.
100%. So my developer of the year, there's a few that I want to shout out for being awesome. One is Geometric Interactive that made Cocoon. Amazing game.
Okay, let's go.
Amazing game. It's on Game Pass. Y'all need to go play it. The studio that made Vinba, I don't have their name up, but they're amazing. Y'all need to go play that. But then there come down to 2. And I feel the Sony ponies got a ride here, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Insomniac for the amazing tech that they put into Spider-Man 2. Like just the fast travel alone in Spider-Man 2 is mind-blowingly awesome. To be able to literally just pick a point on the map and hit fast travel, and then poof, you're swinging right there, or you're gliding. And I'm like, that is mind-blowing, because I remember the slow Mass Effect elevators. I remember, even with God of War, the first one, you had like, it was like you're walking and it was like loading as you were in this like different space and everything.
Yeah.
Insomniac, really, really awesome. The other, Derek, can you guess the other one that I'm about to say?
No, for one, because I thought you would say Insomniac, like save it for, but no. What's the other one? Go ahead.
Santa Monica Studios.
Oh my god.
Santa Monica.
Shocker.
Coming out here and being like, hey guys, I know you like our little game called God of War Ragnarok. It's been a year, and I know you feel lonely during the Christmas season. Well, we're going to keep you company. We'll turn the fire on here for you. Snuggle up with old Kratos.
And Mimir to tell you stories.
And Mimir to tell you stories. Like the amount, like, for Ragnarok to be the amazing thing that it was, and the gameplay to like take up that next level was great. For Valhalla to go that next step where it's like you've got the great gameplay, but they literally change some of the core mechanics, the way you get gear and all of that to fit this roguelike state. It feels a lot like Hades, how Hades will tell story throughout the game. That's what Ragnarok is doing here with Valhalla. And I'm like, man, this works really, really well. And to work through a lot of the things that Kratos has gone through, and I know I talked about this earlier in the thing, is quite amazing for them to be able to jump back into that world and set up some major story beats where you think, oh, DLC, that's not going to be that big of a thing.
Well, especially because it's a roguelite mode.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, I'm over here just like, give me that slop. Give it to me. And it's not slop. It's like a 5-course meal at a 10-star Michelin restaurant. It's just like,
sir.
Your hors d'oeuvres, sir. And it's like, thank you.
Your hors d'oeuvres.
Like,
funny.
It's so good. I want to give it to Santa Monica, but I feel like I'm doing a disservice to Insomniac if I do that, just because of that. But I'm actually going to give it to Geometric Interactive, because Cocoon, I was like, I'm going to try this game. I don't think I'm going to like it. I literally booted up my Xbox, did cloud play, and I was like, I'll see if I like it. And then I was sucked in. I was like, man, I got to figure out these puzzles. How do I do this? And like, the story is so much like, oh my gosh, what is that game? You walk.
It looks like Bastion or something. No,
it's like
that
PlayStation. Derek, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, I can't. It's
Journey.
There we go.
Oh yeah,
it's a lot like Journey, where the world tells the story more than like what's actually like being said, because there's no.
I love games like that.
There's no dialogue, and the music is amazing. The story, the gameplay, all of that. So I got to shout out them, Geometric Interactive. If you have Game Pass, please do yourself a service. Go play this game. You'll be like, man.
Yeah. I was actually looking at it, and as I kept on looking at it, I decided to put it on one of my game lists that I want to make like recordings for and actually publish some videos on those. I'm like, I can't wait to do that, bro. It'll be fun. It looks so good.
Yeah, this game is like. No, I was just gonna say, like, yeah, you're not joking. I like pulled it up. Perfect score on Steam.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Over almost 3,000 reviews. What?
And you only press one button. Like, you move around, but there's only one button for like action. Yeah, it's just like the A button.
Interesting.
Murdoch over here. Oh, we tend to forget the first God of War. Like, Derek and I love the first God of War.
Right. It set the standard.
It set the standard. We're
But
not
this one-
discounting it.
Just like the series, we are older and more seasoned, and we have different tastes. And these ones tell better stories.
Joe's like, imagine picking the developer of the game you picked for Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Who
You know
would've
what's
thought that?
crazy? Oh my goodness. I thought about that when you said that. I was like, dude,
Who would have thought
I
that?
could already tell.
Yeah.
Oh, my
But I
goodness.
didn't. I almost went that way, but I didn't.
You were close.
I was close.
It was close.
Now, Joe did put this. He said, whatever studio didn't lay off people.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Say it louder for the people in the back.
dude.
For real.
So
honestly, man.
let's talk about that for a minute, and then we'll go to our next topic. This year has been absolutely crazy with layoffs. We talk about it every week. It's
At
started
least for the
become-
last 4 months.
Yeah,
Wow.
it became really, really bad for a while. It was like literally, and even in our quick hits where we do a ton of things, there were several layoffs during that, with about 9,000 people getting laid off this year alone in the gaming industry. Do you think that is indicative of greed because these corporations are making more money than ever and they are trying to keep where they're constantly growing, quote unquote, where they're cutting the fat employees and then they're, oh, well, we still made enough money. We still hit our goal for the year and everything. What are y'all thoughts on that?
It's a good question, man.
I do think greed does play a factor. I mean, I think it's ignorant to say otherwise. I don't know if it's the defining factor, but it is that. I mean, and it's also a fact of, people just mismanage their resources too, because, again, like, we're on the outskirts of COVID, but I mean, we're still dealing with ramifications. I mean, like in all aspects of how like jobs are handled, work conditions are handled. Like people, like COVID was a reset for a lot of things, but also was a reset for how people could be more like bigger jerks on how to like either treat people or handle people or just like view the value of human resources, like it's like, oh, we're gonna hire a bunch of people and now we need to buy our 5th vacation home, so you are all expendable. Like you even see that in like just not in the gaming world, like just in business in general. It's like retail jobs, like it like you're asked, why hire more people when you could ask one person to do the job of 5 people and not pay them extra. So
Right.
I think it's just like we always say, art imitates life. Like that is like that's why people get so put out of whack when they see in like sports and video games and all that. Like leave that stuff out of it. Well, it's like it's reflecting how the rest of the world actually is. So
exactly.
Why is it in there? Because the rest of the world does it.
Yeah.
Well, just to give y'all kind of a little thing, and Murdoch makes an interesting statement. I mean, in order for them to stay in the green, sometimes you got to cut things out. And one of the biggest indicators of this is a mismanagement that Derek was talking about is our favorite over there. They lost a $2 billion deal. Who's that, Derek?
Yeah. Embracer Group.
Embracer Group lost a $2 billion deal with the Saudi Arabian government. And then they started closing down studio after studio after studio. They're one of the worst. Epic, which makes money hand over fist from Fortnite, let it go a lot of people. But I looked over, this is from Global X Facts. The gaming industry owes much of its recovery in 2023 to strong console sales, which can continue with help of new game titles. Expectations for 2.6 year-over-year increase in the global gaming revenue to $187.7 billion in 2023.
Wow.
And they're suffering for money and letting go 9,000 people across the industry.
But my 5th vacation home.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And to Murdoch's point, it is a business over a gaming studio, and that's where you get to a lot of the Bobby Kodaks of the world. You get these more business minded men that are running these companies, and you see these decisions, you see microtransactions and all of that. But you know who didn't let go a bunch of people?
PlayStation.
PlayStation did let go of people. I'm talking
I
about
know, I'm just
Rockstar.
kidding.
Rockstar. You
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
see anybody getting laid off from Rockstar because they know what they're doing and they manage things well. And
Yeah.
like everybody flies right and tight over there. Like there's every I is dotted and every T is crossed. So I think it's one of those things. It's just like people need to learn yes, it is a business. And if you're going to be in business, you need to know how to lead your business and grow your business without continually firing people to keep your bottom line up and everything. So
I feel like a lot of business people just look at their business as numbers, and they don't look at it as metrics instead of looking at it as a community as well. They're trying to build up their business, and there's a bunch of people who are helping them do that, and they don't look at the people, they look at the numbers.
If you don't speak profit margins, you ain't speaking my language. That's what they
basically,
see.
Yeah. Escape says, moving forward at the cost of losing the people who got you there is not the correct way to do business, and they will slowly lose quality. Exactly. And these people will get taken into even better studios that are going to treat them better. So
exactly.
Yeah.
I just wanted to bring that up while we were talking about developer of the year. So let's jump into underrated game of the year. What is the game that y'all want to shed some light on, show some love to?
I apologize. I have to hop out real quick. My family needs me real quick.
Okay, bro.
All right, go ahead.
All
right. I'll go first. My underrated game of the year goes to Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, the Jet Set Radio Future successor.
Okay.
Yeah, same elements. They added some things, but kept it very in tune with how it was in terms of gameplay and art style. Now, the reason why I'm so happy to talk about this game is because for the longest time, we didn't see anything about Jet Set Radio Future until recently in the Game Awards, funny enough, where they talked about how they're finally going to remake it and all that. And I remember playing this game and thinking, like, it's so funny how there's this trend going on lately with, like, people just saying, you know what? You guys, the developers just straight up saying, look, if you ain't going to do it, I'll do it. Right?
Yeah.
I had this happen with a Pokemon style type game, right? A lot of people have a lot of criticism of the new Pokemon games because what are they doing? They're locking Pokemon that people love behind DLCs.
Yep.
And so now you've got indie companies just saying, you know what? I'm going to make my own type of Pokemon game. We're going to fill it to the brim with, Pokemon that look like them. And we're going to make it the same style, everything, add more, like use what's already there and then improve upon it, right? They did that with that. Nexomon is the game I'm talking about. They did that with a game that hasn't been re-released in a while, Punch-Out, right? And they did that with Thunder Ray. It's a very good looking, same style type of game. I guess that'd be considered a beat 'em up. And art styles there, gameplay's there, very challenging, very arcadey. And then same thing with Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. It's like I love this trend of like, again, indie developers working with people and just saying, you know what, we're just going to do it ourselves. We're going to bring it back. Music's great. It's copyright free for those of you who like to stream. And it's nice. It's not challenging, but it brings back the nostalgia. So seeing that and then seeing how Sega's finally getting off their butts and getting back on the Jet Set Radio grind, I mean, it makes me excited. So that would be my underrated game of the year. Yeah, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk for sure.
I like it. Derek, your underrated game of the year.
So I've seen it play. I haven't played it personally, but I've watched videos and all that kind of stuff. And it's only because of the recent success, because it came to a third console and it's been breaking records and ending streaks. And that is Hogwarts Legacy. I feel like it didn't get nominated. It didn't get its fair shake for any kind of Game of the Year nods. Of course, it didn't deserve to be in Game of the Year overall, but it should have deserved some category awards. And the fact that it's on Switch now, it's kind of iffy on it, but the fact that it's ended streaks that Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto have held, it's breaking it had to wait till the 11th hour to do so. But the fact that it's making all this money and doing all these good things, and the fact that it's just a breath of fresh air in the Hogwarts universe, we talk about Like I talk about a lot how I didn't really like. I watched the original trilogy, for Star Wars back in the day, but I saw the prequels. Didn't get really invested till they started doing the extended universe, like like Mandalorian, like the Clone Wars animated shows, all that kind of stuff. That got me really invested in Star Wars, and I think Hogwarts Legacy is that first step into getting people to probably care about an extended universe outside of just what you know about Harry Potter or Newt Scamander from Fantastic Beasts. So
Yeah.
I feel like that didn't get a fair enough shake that it deserved this year.
Yeah, I'd agree 100% on that. Yeah.
So
Falcon, your underrated game for the year. You're muted, bro.
My bad.
At least, it's got to be at least one in the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, you know what's crazy? I haven't done that in like a month now, but I'm like
breaking streaks over
my
here, y'all.
Man, I was like, I'm never gonna do it again.
That was a lie.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it happened again. And would it be like games this year, like specifically?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Super
I'm like,
Mario Wonder.
I'm like, I think it need to be
Tears of the
even higher.
Kingdom.
I'm like, why wasn't it game of the year? Like, oh my goodness. No, sorry, I was mainly looking at what Raboot said. He said Knockout City. I know it didn't come out this year, but that was like one of the things on my mind. Mostly, this is probably a tangent, so I shouldn't go on it. I probably won't. But if you guys want to hear about it later, you guys can ask me. Man, underrated game of the year. I don't really have one.
Okay,
all the games
that's
that
fine.
I played were like really good, and I think a lot of people liked them too. But and I don't want to name a game that I haven't played. So
Yeah.
Correct. Zach, you cannot say Valhalla DLC. You cannot.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Dude, honestly, man. Dude.
So guys,
Yeah.
it's this little game. Very
Oh
unknown
my
studio
God.
by it's located in California. It starts
Ah.
No,
Oh my
my
God.
underrated game, I would say Cocoon, but I have kind of given its flowers already. But would be Venba. I feel like Venba I was literally crying in parts of the game and everything. It was so well done. There's no voice acting; it's all text based and everything. But that game is just so vibrant and colorful and really brings you into this world of these immigrants that are living in Canada in the 80s. They're these Indian immigrants, and they are trying to hold on to their identity while raising their kid in this world. And there's challenges, but they do this in a family setting where food brings them together. And you're having to figure out these recipes that your mother had written down in this notebook that you've had, and like things are missing, so you're cooking and all of this, and it brings your family together. But there were some really, really moving things in that game, and the music was so good. Like I like those indie games where it's like you're gonna feel something, and if you don't feel something, there's something wrong. You know what I mean?
Oh
It's
my
like I
goodness.
want to cry. I want to cry
Yeah.
in this. So Venba is so worth like the 2 hours that it takes to play, and it really opens up your mind to what other people have gone through, coming from a different country, living in where they're not the dominant race or whatever. And it was just so well done. And all the people that worked on it was like a 4 or 5 person team. So good. So highly recommend Venba.
I don't think people understand how much work has to go into those small team games that are made,
Yeah.
especially the good ones that would get are published. Like that means so much love had to be put into it. They don't understand. It's crazy, man.
Dark knows what's going on. He's like, that game
Yes,
feels
sir.
really heartwarming.
Yeah,
It does.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is they really let you cook in that game.
Yes.
Yep.
Let me
Yes,
cook.
It's literally cooking.
Dude,
Yes.
let them cook.
Yep.
Let them cook.
To Escape's comment, I hope Hogwarts drops a Quidditch DLC.
Oh,
I'm gonna bust the bubble right here. I'm not gonna bury
be
the lead.
pretty
good.
They're not doing that. They're
Yeah.
actually making a Quidditch game that they're releasing on its own. that's
Ooh.
kind of one of the reasons why they did it. They were like, oh,
Right.
it's too hard to do. It wasn't. But yeah, I cannot say any more because of things that I cannot say.
Mhm.
I know what you mean.
So,
Me like it.
I wonder for this game.
overrated game of the year.
Ooh.
Baldur's Gate 3. That's no.
That's a hot take, boy. That's
Sorry.
a hot take.
I don't know what happened. He just like left. Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. I must have gotten disconnected.
Yeah.
It's good.
Larry in studio, just the dude in armor is literally standing at my door right now. Just like,
Oh my gosh. I'm joking. I'm joking. I haven't played it yet, so I don't have an opinion on it.
Murdoch's like, yes, I agreed. I have no love for that game.
Yo. Oh my goodness,
Sheesh.
dude. No,
So-
I haven't played it yet, so I can't say.
Okay. Nate, I will remove that comment right now. Lies, slanderous lies.
Bro, about to get banned.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one in a good while.
So, Yugi, what is your overrated game of the year?
Yo, I got to go on a rant about this one, man, because I'm disappointed as a fan. Mortal Kombat 1 was not good.
Oh,
I'm sorry. It was not good. It's fun. The story's cool. But in terms of features, it was just lacking. I come from the time, this is the problem. I'm jaded. I grew up playing, the fun little Mortal Kombats where there was chess combat, right? We had a kart racer for Mortal Kombat, or is my memory going crazy? Like there were so many features, fun things to do in these Mortal Kombat games. Mortal Kombat 1 just did not deliver. Now, again, story, perfect. Feels like a movie. Feels like a fun, tongue-in-cheek little thing. Features, severely lacking. There's nothing there. Online wasn't really working well. PC performance was not good. I just feel like, if you like Mortal Kombat 1, that's cool. For fighting game, I just don't see a strong argument for it. I know the hype was there for like a week or so, but I guess a lot of people would agree with me at that. But if this, in terms of features, Mortal Kombat 1 is severely lacking. I don't know why people are even hyping it up in any way. I understand the DLC characters are cool, but I feel like we're settling for less. We really are. It's got to the point now where paying money for characters is more exciting than the features that should already be in the base game. It's just it's disappointing,
I remember
yeah.
the whole like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like debacle, like them like charging for that, like people are like clamoring for their heads.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm like, come on, man. Like, bring back chess combat, bring back, something like Shaolin Monks, give us that story mode where people can go around and check out the different realms. We don't got none of that. It's pretty much just, it's like an interactive movie, right? You watch a scene, there's a fight scene, you can play the fight scene, but then that's it. Whereas before, I just feel like the game just had so much more meat in the bones. And I'm more disappointed than I was hyped. As soon as I beat the story, I just didn't even want to touch it.
Yeah, I definitely feel like a lot of games these days will hide things behind paywalls, or it will be like, oh, the next, the season pack, you'll like get this mode added. And it's like when we used to get games, the full thing before we could download any content. I remember there was WCW Nitro. There was so much stuff packed in that game. You could play as Santa Claus, you could play as a snowman, all of this stuff. And now it's like you get none of that. You're lucky if you get a game that works half the time.
Yeah.
So I feel you. I feel you for sure.
Yeah.
Falcon, what is your overrated game of the year? Do you have one?
Nope.
Okay. Derek,
sorry.
your overrated game of the year.
I have several that came to mind. You know what I mean? Like one, only because it's lackluster, is Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, just because they're playing off the Avatar universe. The Escape to Books thing with Skull and Bones, like that's my overrated. I think, but I'll save that for next year. Part of me says Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 because while Modern Warfare 2, like the whole revamp of the Modern Warfare trilogy, like 1 and 2 were good and they came out, but I felt like this one felt rushed. And yes, it was probably to deal with the merger with Xbox, but to this year, like it came out and nobody talked about it. Like they hyped up zombies mode, all that. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna hot take, only because while it did some interesting things with crafting mechanics and like the verticality, Tears of the Kingdom, man, like it came out, but I still think like all it did was an add-on to Breath of the Wild. Like it did, I don't think it didn't really wow me in terms of the newness.
You trying to get me
killed, Derek? I thought you were my friend.
For real?
Hey, you gotta watch out for Derek. You gotta watch out for Derek.
Stabbed me. I was like, is he serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody has to say it. You know what I mean? Like
Derek, I normally I can even respect people's opinions, even if they're wrong. But this one, I'm just hurt. I'm so hurt,
bro.
Oh
I don't
my
know.
gosh.
Like I like looking at it, like in looking at like the underworld and all that kind of stuff. Like it just was like, to me, it felt like Far Cry, like when they did 4 to Primal and they just reskinned the map with a prehistoric thing, and it's just like, oh, you just added a lower level and an upper level. You know what I mean? Like the crafting mechanics are good. So
bro, he just called your game Far Cry.
You
just gonna take that
Far Cry Primal to be exact.
That's crazy.
No. Derek, did you even play the first one? Like, did you even play?
I borrowed it on a friend's Switch, and I did enjoy Breath of the Wild a lot.
Yo, for real.
Dude, I have a tear in my eye. I'm so sad. I'm so sad.
Are you having tears for the kingdom?
Please.
Y'all see what I deal with. Y'all see what I deal with.
Patronize me, Derek.
Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness, dude. I'm hurt.
Yeah, that's a new one.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude.
Wow.
I think my heart skipped a beat.
Is that you're awful quiet over there?
Bro.
All right, guys.
This is what happens when you let Sony ponies run wild.
You know.
Almost forgot how crazy we get.
Oh my gosh.
Like, you should have seen the effect. Like when Zach zoomed out and like all 4 of us, like all your faces were like,
nah, yeah.
Dude, you see those on the wall? Those swords right there? Those aren't for pay. That's gonna. Oh my god.
Oh,
dude.
See, I feel like anything that I say right now is just like it's just gonna go by. Like, you know, I literally could.
That's nice, but we need to address that guy.
Yeah, I literally could be like, oh yeah, like Elden Ring sucks, and like no one's gonna bat an eye.
No,
you mentioned one of the Nintendo gems, and you're held at gunpoint.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, I don't know. My overrated game,
He's just like Tears of the Kingdom.
Let's go with no. I feel like Call of Duty. Like I feel like that's the easy answer.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's not even Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. It's the franchise at this point. I feel like it is so bloated and overdone. It is worse than what Assassin's Creed got to when they took a break. Mm-hmm. And I used to play every Call of Duty. I was there day one, getting the games, playing the campaigns, playing with friends, and now it's like I don't even bat an eye. I don't even know when the games come out. It's like I know it's coming out in like October, November every year, and that's it. And I don't care anything about it. And that's sad because I used to love those games.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's too busy sharpening.
Look, someone had to be the controversial one on the show.
Hey, can someone set up the poll real quick and the fire?
For real, man.
Burn the witch.
Yeah,
burn
the witch. Burn the witch.
Yeah, I love zombies, man. I don't like what they did with zombies. It doesn't appeal to me, and usually that's why I would get a COD, but I know people try to force it and say that it's good, but
Mhm.
I don't know. To
Yeah.
me, man, it doesn't look
Yeah.
like anything I'd want to play. Yeah.
Yeah. And that stinks because Call of Duty Black Ops 1, one of the best stories out of any game.
Yes.
Out of any game. I'm not even saying just first person any game. I will put that story up against any game. And it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like zombies, enjoy the plethora of zombie games we have now.
Right.
Yeah, it's like just skins at this point.
Dying Light 2 and like any other like Dead Rising or Dead Island 2 this year is like, am I a joke to you?
Yeah, that's how I felt. Like, okay, a Warzone map but with zombies. Like, are you insulting me?
Right.
Yeah.
Come on.
So you're chosen death.
right.
Bro.
Like you're talking, you know what I mean? Like most of us that play this are like Black Ops 2 players. Like, we know good zombies maps. This ain't it, Chief. This is just an insult.
Just like Derek's take on overrated games.
You need to make that TikTok and like do like the Metal Gear exclamation points, you know?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was great.
Oh jeez, bro.
Whoa. No. Beer Book Club. Dark Wizard is the only way to play any game. Anytime you can be a bad guy, that is the only way.
That's like saying
play.
playing as a Sith is overrated.
Yeah. Get that Jedi nonsense out of here. All right. Biggest news story of the year. There are a lot of crazy things that go on. We talked about layoffs, all of that stuff. I have one in the back of my mind that's solidified. It's something we covered a ton of stuff on.
Well, why don't you go first then? Because you've gone last every time. So why don't you go first?
Yeah, right.
I respect that.
The Bible does say the first will be last and the last shall be first. So,
well,
I'll take it this time. So my biggest, and I feel like everybody's going to kind of feel like this as well, is the acquisition of Activision Blizzard by Microsoft. It is the single biggest kind of controversy throughout the whole year. And it finally went through, and now they are part of Microsoft. Bobby Kotick leaving is a part of that as well. Thank the good Lord. So I think that is by far like the biggest thing with all of the Sony trying to stop that and just all of that craziness. That is for me the biggest news story, and I'm glad I don't have to report on it another week. My God.
Hallelujah.
Yes, bro.
And all the Lord's people said amen.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, dude.
So, what are y'all's biggest news stories? And it might not be that; it might be something else. I don't know.
So, piggybacking off of Zach, like mine was also the acquisition, because when the whole world gets involved, when other governing bodies have to get involved for this and go to court, and it wasn't even just like the hoops they had to jump through. It was also like, and as you know. The one blemish on the Sony poniness was Jim Ryan coming out and being like the biggest petty jerk in the entire world, like especially when those those hearings leaked out, and he's like, I don't care what offers you make me. You could offer me to run Microsoft. I just don't want your merger to happen. And I'm like, bro, you are a petulant child who had his ball taken away, and now you're going to go pout home. That was the biggest blemish, and I know he's leaving in March. Hallelujah to that too, because he's made some poor businesses. But it was like, despite all that, Phil Spencer saved face. He was the bigger person, and that's the whole reason. I have the immense respect for him that I do. And he weathered the storm, and he got him out on the other side of it. Yep. And like I said, today, waking up this morning, I'm like, Bobby Kotick is leaving before the end of the year. I'm like, hallelujah, the devil, ding dong, the witch is dead. And he is going to clean house in Activision Blizzard and right the ship that that it's been passing through the North Sea for many a year now. And it's a huge win in their belt, probably the biggest win in the company's history. If you want to, I'll be so bold as to say the biggest win in their company's history, just because of the severity and all the legalities they had to jump through.
Yeah. 100.
Well said.
You got one?
Yeah. So for me, I guess, biggest news story for me personally. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really happy Kojima's back on horror games. After the whole,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
After the PT debacle and him, losing that kind of situation, to see him come back and what we saw with OD, I'm like everything you've done has been leading to this. You need to do horror, and now that he's doing it, he's working with Jordan Peele. He's talking to other directors and movie. It's like, I'm so happy because, and I'm not a big horror dude. I'm really not. But when he does it in a way that's so it's still scary, but he does it in a way that's unique, and you can tell this is going to be something different. Right. And I appreciate that. Typical jump scare, sure, they work sometimes, but it gets old. I want something creative. I want a story behind it, and he's going to deliver that. There's going to be a story. There's going to be elements. There's going to be things that you can appreciate. Remember when PT came out? I mean, how much dissection and community involvement was with that game, right? I think like Reddit was exploding because people were trying to dissect different codes and different knocks. Like, oh yeah, if you hear this sound 3 times, you need to go here. Like, Kojima's good at that stuff. You know what I mean? It's perfect. He has this amazing ability of making it just a vague enough experience to where people want to get together, work together, and I'm telling you, it's going to be great. Like, I'm super excited. And like I said, as a person who does not like horror like that, I really don't. Yeah. But when he does it, it breaks the internet. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and the collaboration with Jordan Peele as well. On top of that, I feel like both of their brains work in a very different way than like just Kojima by himself. Like, you're playing a Metal Gear Solid game, and you're like, what the crap's going on? It's like, I know I'm a soldier, but I don't know what is going on. Why is that dude covered in bees over there? But like having both of them together, I think will lead to a really interesting dynamic and storytelling element. And to your point, I'm not a horror game person, but I probably won't play it, but it will be very interesting to see what it actually turns into. Yeah. Because it's like, it's not a normal game. And I'm like, what does that mean? Yeah. Like, I want to know what that is.
And I'm getting excited. I have to adjust my seat. So the thing is, because here's the thing. Every time he makes a new game, there's something new that you haven't seen before. Yep. And so that's what makes it exciting. He's not gonna just reuse formulas. It's gonna be something new. It may not be like, a cheap jump scare. It may be something that the industry just hasn't seen before. And I know they're working with Cloud. How that's going to look like, I have no idea, but I'm just excited to see what he does, what new elements he brings. He's like a trendsetter. I'm telling you, it's going to be good. Yeah. And then of course, and with Jordan Peele's and his movies, one of his coolest things I saw, especially his last one that he did, or the one before that, I think it was Don't Look Up, just the cinematography, like I'm telling you, if you see Kojima games and the way he views movies and how he implements those elements into his games, tied with Jordan Peele, at the very least, the visual and I think story experience is going to be worth it. Because a lot of these horror games just don't have good stories. Yeah, they're not really that interesting. Yeah, they're just all right, jump in and get scared, and it's corny.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, you got me for the 50th time.
All right, yeah. Where this, you could tell they're trying to get you to think a little bit. So we'll see, But I know it's going to be good, just because, like I said, he's supposed to be doing that stuff. I'm finally, yes, please get into horror. That's your element. I know you're going to do well, and yeah.
Falcon, what is yours?
Well, honestly, I'm siding on the Xbox story already. Okay, I'm just saying that's probably one of my favorite things that I've heard so far. I always forget his name, but the guy who got who's off the team already, he left.
Oh, Bobby Kotick.
Thank you. My goodness. Yeah.
Kotick.
Glad that Bobby's out of there. Okay, but
it's no longer Bobby's world.
Yeah, I'm like that. I'm expecting some cool things from the Microsoft development team. And I can't wait for that. So
where's Gears 6? That's all I gotta know. That's all
I want to know. For real.
Let's hit a few comments real quick. Murdoch says the Singapore government buying out Skull and Bones, essentially paying for the development and then not letting it die, was his favorite news of all time. We'll see about that in February.
Yeah, right. If it even launches in February.
He played 6 hours of the beta and he's sold on it. Bearded Book Club says, can we also talk about the complete uninterest they got when the No Man's Sky crew announced their new game?
That is very true.
Dude, I was hyped. If you did not see my reaction when they showed dragons, I'm like, I'm here. We got the dragons.
I'm a simple man.
Dude,
Yep. Simple man.
let's go.
Yep. That was a deep 90s reference. I'm glad someone got my Bobby's World reference. So
I'm sorry.
Murdoch says stop downplaying it. I'm like, no, we know the truth.
we will put that thing in the ground ourselves. And Rabbit, thank you for the congrats on the 1,000 subs,
congrats.
man. Thank you.
Whoop, whoop.
Thank you.
Let's go.
So, yes, they have burned us before. I want it to be good, but I'm hesitant. You always should be hesitant.
Mhm.
You always should with gaming.
Cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
So we are getting into some more Nerd Cave centric stuff. So we'll kind of go through these quickly because I do want to see what y'all are wanting for 2024 and everything. But let's jump into the best Derek name of 2023 each and every
Oh my
week.
goodness.
We
Yes,
came to you
bro.
live here and we gave Derek a new name, a new story, a new life. Because, you know, when you make slushies out of fruit bowls and call
Oh,
them
Lord.
slushies or smoothies, you're living a lie. Okay? You're living a lie. So
Gosh.
we have to give Derek just, you know, an hour and a half of freedom from that just dreary existence of corporate management. So, Derek, what is your 2023 name?
Well, you know, there were 38 names that you gave me this year. Majority of them by your wonderful wife, who has brilliant, great creativity. My number one, obviously, was Galrinth, Bringer of Death. That was the number one name that I gave this year. So that was the number one name. But an honorable mention that's still like just as different that I love just saying out loud is Victor Van Housen, the Vaudevillian Vampire.
I want you to say it again just so I can try and say it.
Victor Van Housen, the Vaudevillian Vampire.
Victor Van Housen, the
Vaudevillian.
Yeah. My bad.
Vaudevillian vampire.
Yeah, I didn't even get that far.
But for Yugi and Falcon, you know, like I have very like distinct taste when it comes to names. Like just to give you my top 5, we've got Max Steelheart, Champion of the World, Combat Master Vexar Scarata, Talolokan, the Sun God King, Thorod Ragaston, the Warrior King, and then of course Galrinth, the Bringer of Death. So if it's not like some kind of like Bringer of Death or like God, you know, then it doesn't matter.
Oh my goodness, bro.
I love it. I love it. Now, I have a favorite name.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
But I'm going to go over to the Derek names of 2023. One person said all the ones I made up. Another one, probably my wife, said mine, top 5, laugh out loud. But the one that I also agree with is John Stevenson, the urban hiking champion.
I'll see y'all later.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Dude.
John Stevenson, this is also one of my best shenanigan moments moving into that. Derek got this name, John Stevenson. He was a CPA and he stopped a crime ring because he was an urban hiker. Okay. And chat blew up, like building out the lore of John Stevenson that night. Like normally they're like, that's funny. But they went on like a 20 to 30 minute like chat, like building out the lore of John Stevenson. And it is one of my favorite of all times. So that is one of my favorite shenanigan moments.
Mm-hmm.
I know Yugi and Falcon, y'all are new here. Yeah. So y'all can come up with your own shenanigans. But Derek, what is your favorite shenanigan moment?
man, there's just like it all runs together after a while because you're just a fool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to remember. Was it might have been last year? Was the
The Tarzan thing?
yeah, was the Tarzan
was
thing
last
this year?
That was last
Dang
year.
it. What man? That I don't have a distinct.
I clown on you so
shenanigan
much.
moment, huh?
I clown on you so much. So
Yes, you do. Lord, you're just the master of the big top. You know, you're just a big old clown.
You know, somebody's got to be entertaining on the show. You know what I mean? One of my favorites is teaching you about Gone with the Wind, like what that was.
Yep. Okay.
Like Derek didn't understand Gone with the Wind. Most people probably don't here, but I went on a good 10-15 minutes like talking about Humphrey Bogart and Gone with the Wind and trying to educate him. So the next few weeks after that, I continued to bring up like old things and teach Derek like he was a child. So
oh my goodness, yes.
So to the community side of things, the shenanigan moment, I have John Stevenson, of course.
Okay.
Party animals. We do community game nights every week. Anytime the person literally said, pick any clip with Dan being ranted on. There you go. One of my favorite that keeps coming back every year, Dodo Bird. The Dodo Bird.
Dodo Bird.
I want to know about this. What's the Dodo Bird?
Oh Lord!
I'll have to send y'all like. There's way too much to.
I better see that link.
Oh
my goodness!
And then there was one game we play Uno a lot on community game nights. There was one game where Murdoch got a +16 on Uno. Like we hit him. We stacked +4s on him, and he got a +16, and it was.
You guys hate him?
Oh yeah. Dodo.
Well, he
forever.
goes like Skull and Bones, so you know.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. But you know what my favorite shenanigan moment was? You remember that time when Derek climbed that tower and then like it was like it went all the way to space? It's like kind of crazy, right? Yeah. Oh man.
That was my favorite.
No, that was an easy one right there.
You got like you're like a
dude. I'm joking, bro.
I know. I was like, I mean, you probably talked it on the week you filled in for me, so I have no idea.
Yeah, dude. I just wanted to see your reaction.
Like every story sounds like a Rick and Morty episode.
Dude, in the Sea of Stars video that I'm editing, I made a Rick and Morty reference, and I was like. I was looking back at my edited footage because when I start acting like for my videos, like I'm not like acting, but like it's my personality like tenfold. And when I'm recording gaming videos, and so sometimes I forget some of the things that I say when I'm recording, and I'm like editing this video, and I was like, did I really just say that just now? I was like, I have to cut that out. Like I can't include that. It's like so bad. I'm just like. My channel is family friendly. I'm like, I can't say that. Oh my goodness. And it's not like I'm like excessively cursing or I'm cursing at all. But oh my goodness. No, dude, honestly, my goodness. Dude, oh my gosh. So, but
I've put I did a whole video on the Dodo Bird, so it is now linked in the chat.
Oh, perfect. Let me just open this in another tab and casually store this for later.
Biggest NerdCave achievement is hitting 1,000 subs this year. It was
congratulations.
It was a long and arduous journey, but I'm
we did it.
We did it. I'm glad we finally crested the mountain, and now there's a bigger mountain. On the horizon that we're climbing now. So that would definitely be my biggest NerdCave achievement. Derek, yours?
Mine was our honorable mention was the fact that we went to Pensacon this year. My first ever con. Got to meet a lot of amazing voice actors there from the anime community.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite one was Nerd versus Nerd and taking the crown from you. Not to say that you ever held the crown, because it was our inaugural Nerd versus Nerd, but it's good to be the king, baby.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
You'll see what I got to deal with. We got to do another Nerds versus Nerd. Maybe we bring Yugi and Falcon on and we duke it out.
What's Nerd versus Nerd? Tell me what Nerd versus Nerd is.
So Nerd versus Nerd is a challenge. Like we pick like 4 or 5 games and we like play, and like whoever wins one, they get a point, and then whoever has the most points at the end is crowned king of the nerds.
Oh, it sounds simple to me. Is it trivia games though?
No, it's like multiplayer games. Like
okay.
Yeah.
Well, then in that case, I'm sorry, but you all lose when I join in. I'll take that title.
Hey, look, as long as Zach doesn't win, so it doesn't feed his ego any more than it already is, I'm good.
Oh, I'm fine with teaming. Let's go. No.
Okay. Let's go.
So Derek brings that up. Let me tell you a little. My beautiful wife, she said Pensacon was a great time, especially the Five Guys bet. Now, this boy, Derek, he made a bet with me last year that God of War would be bumped into 2023. Mm-hmm. I won that bet because it didn't get bumped because I am great at predicting. So the bet was the other person would have to bring them to Five Guys and buy their meal. So in front of we had a whole NerdCave gathering. Yeah. Derek had to order. I told him my order, and he had to pay for it. And everybody's filming it. And it was the greatest thing ever.
Oh my goodness.
So, yes, I think that is my favorite. That might trump the 1,000 subs. So that is that. Let's talk about real quick favorite
Dark Jupiter. Sorry.
Let's talk about Dark Jupiter, guys.
No. We don't have to bring that up. We don't bring that up. Okay, Dark Jupiter. What? No.
So
Dark just throwing shots.
No, dude. Everyone just loves to throw shots about my community streams when I'm doing Fall Guys stuff. I'm like, okay, listen. Yes, I know I lost. You don't have to bring it up again. Okay.
Yeah, he's over here I can beat anybody.
Well, hey, listen, my confidence level is high, and I've won a couple competitions that I've done, but no one ever talks about when I win. They only talk about when I lose.
You're winning. You're winning right here in my heart, Falcon.
Oh, thanks.
So, favorite streamed game, Falcon streams, Yugi streams. I want to know, what is y'all's favorite game that you streamed this year?
Okay, dude, I got you right now. Okay, now then. The game that
Fall
I like.
Guys.
Actually, no. Dude, I'm like, guys. You'll never guess. Fall Guys.
And you know what it's not? Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh my goodness.
Derek is just asking for it tonight.
If this man throws another shot towards Tears of the Kingdom, I will go insane. No, but I mean, honestly, my favorite game that I've played this year is actually one that I played recently, and it came out recently. It's actually called The Finals, which I've sadly about Fall Guys. Yeah, the one with the AI voices. Yes, but actually they're really good, surprisingly. Anyways, believe me or don't, okay? You stay on your own side. I see your face. Anyways, Fall Guys has actually been dwindling down in my favorites list. Mostly just because I feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of variety. Fall Guys isn't really providing a lot of things. It's kind of like what I felt like when Fortnite just kind of started doing a lot of brand deals, and they weren't really focusing on the quality of their game. And they've started doing it a lot now, focusing on gameplay rather than all their brand deals. But it's too late. It's too late in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I hope to see it for Fall Guys. I hope they actually come back strong in 2024. Anyways, the game that I liked was The Finals, which is a 3v3v3 FPS where your goal is to make $20,000 before the other teams. Oh, but the catch, you play in a map where almost everything is destructible. You can basically just explode anything, destroy anything, and your goal is just to win. Your goal is to make those $20,000 by defending the objective and on that kind of stuff. It kind of plays like Apex and Valorant and I want to say Six Siege. but it plays like a lot of like those types of games, and it's very fun. All the characters have their own abilities. You can get these really cool gadgets that allow you to do cool things in the map. Anyways, I've been enjoying that game a lot. I've been playing it, stayed up probably, and I think the latest I stayed up playing it when it came out was probably around 3 a.m. in the morning,
Wow.
which was pretty bad because it was pretty bad because I had to get up at 7 the next day, and I was like, and then I didn't end up getting to bed until like 4:30 in the morning, and I was like, well, we're gonna have a horrible day tomorrow, but it's all right.
Took a glorified nap, my guy.
Dude. Well,
Yeah,
oh my goodness, yeah, man. It was good, and it's a free game too. And I'm like, I didn't pay anything for it, and so it's really cool. I like it so far.
Yugi's over here. I mean, not Yugi. Falcon's over here with that young body. He can do that. He hadn't.
Yo, for real.
Hey, listen, I don't care if I'm young. I still get tired just like anybody else.
You don't know what tired is until you hit 30.
Okay. I'm sorry. My bad. Okay. Hey.
All right, Yugi, what is your favorite game that you streamed this year?
A good runner-up would be when I did because I forgot to mention this last time and I regretted it. Me and Falcon and Bo, we did a collab stream where we played that Rhythm Battle Royale. Headbangers.
That can't be one of your favorites.
It's not moment,
okay,
not game, because he did say favorite stream game.
Okay.
But I had honorable mention exactly because the game was so bad, but playing it with you guys definitely helped. So that was like a peak example of like sometimes some games are just better with friends.
Dude, honestly.
But yeah, that's what I would say for that game. But my favorite streamed game, you would think it would be Spider-Man 2, but no, it was actually Resident Evil 4. Reason being is because I did a challenge against Super Rocker, another fellow streamer collaborator. We did a challenge, so whoever got the most kills had to get an ice bucket over their head. So it was just a good memory in that. Yeah. We played on the hardest difficulty, and there's like for those of you who really are interested in seeing it, I would recommend it because you can see the dynamic throughout the episodes where like he's doing better than I am. There's certain things. Then I started getting into the groove and I started feeling myself, and I was really getting into like the John Wick, Leon Kennedy type of feeling. I was doing real good.
Ooh,
yeah, I was doing really good. And then it's a lot of good moments. It was emotional, but I ended up winning, and I think that's why it's my favorite stream game, just for that alone. So
let's go, bro.
For those of you watching, if you ever play a single player game, you should do a little challenge with your friends. You'd be surprised.
Dude, maybe I will. Maybe I'll have to start doing that because my community doesn't like it when I play single player games because I always play with them.
Yeah, this added a little bit of stakes, so everybody likes steak, I think. Unless you're, never mind. I'm not gonna
go there. I will say this just quickly. I did not like steak. Shush, boy, I'm talking about steak. I didn't like steak until like late last year. Actually, this year, because like I grew up, my dad would eat steak like all the time, but my mom, all the flavor gone. It would be like jerky. So that's what I grew up with.
Shoe.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. That I had my first good steak, and man, it was world changing. It was just like,
dude, let's go.
It was like Jesus came down to the table and was like, "Eat my son," and I'm like, "Yes."
Oh my goodness.
Yo, for real. It was like, who was it? Peter and Axe. God came down, put the sheet. Go ahead and eat.
Bro. Oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah, flavor
revolutionary.
Who would have thought?
Greatest innovation known to man.
Dude.
Yes. So, Derek, I know you don't really stream that often, but do you have a favorite stream?
I stream at all, sir. So no, I don't.
For me, I think my favorite game that I've streamed, like community-wise, like it's a ton of fun to do Party Animals, and I think that those are some of the more memorable streams. Is just like the craziness that we got up into Party Animals and everything. God of War Valhalla is also one that I've been streaming, and that's fine. I'll let you go, man. The reason I say that is like I have never really streamed like an M-rated game on the channel for a very, very long time since I kind of like rebranded and everything. But like because certain characters are not in the DLC, it's not like it was in the other parts of the game. So it's been nice to play. It's been a lot of fun, but I think party animals, just because of the community aspect and everything. So yeah, I really dig that. And I enjoyed Survivor as well, Jedi Survivor, but I feel like the story kind of let me down. But that fight with heavy breathing dude, I'm not going to spoil anything, but my God, that fight was like, made me angry.
What the real question is, what game mode are you playing on?
Oh, I'm a grandmaster, man.
Oh, thank goodness. All right, I see you out here.
Respect.
Yes. Oh my god.
He wakes up from his dream.
Oh my goodness. Dude.
So,
Man. All of my respect for you just went down. I'm just kidding. No, I'm joking.
It's bold of you to say you had respect for him to begin with.
so Yugi, we'll it just got much quieter in here. Like it's like
smells a little different.
I know it smells fresh. It smells fresh in here. You know what I mean? It's nice to have like all the control to just be able to do that.
Oh my god.
So last one before we get into what we're looking forward to in 2024 is favorite community moment. And this is all community side of things, so I'm going to go to theirs. Community nights and Uno shenanigans, party animals. Literally pick any clip, they said, and definitely all the party animals games. And I think just because like the insanity that ensues in that game, if you haven't played it, it's just Gang Beasts with like cute and cuddly animals, but the craziness and all the different levels. The last one we played was like more objective based. And one of my favorites was there's a train. There's two trains going, and you have to bring coal, like coil, whatever. The black stuff that makes things go. So you're bringing that up to the engine, and it's, stoking the engine so it goes faster. So I load all of the coal into the front of the train, and it's going. I jump over to the other train, and I pull their brake. And just the craziness, and they're like, why is our train slowing down? I'm just sitting there with the brake over there pulling it and all of that. So tons of craziness. Like if you haven't played, party animals, y'all definitely should. Dan says Among Us. Dan is one of the best Among Us players because I've learned his tale. When he's really quiet, he is definitely the imposter. He just like lets everybody just talk, and he's just sitting there, just
dude,
saying nothing.
There are so many people.
Sorry,
go ahead, Falcon.
I was gonna say I need to get together all of my people that I know so we can play Among Us together.
Yes,
I tried to do this when my channel first came out, and I wanted to make a video, and I had 5 people cancel on me day of recording. Like we were gonna record it, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I'm like,
man.
Dude.
Nah, man, we'll work out a date. I'll be there. I'm
like, bro, hey, I'm only growing my YouTube friendships out here. Okay, I met Zach. I met you, Derek. I got Yugi. I got Bo, and I got some other people on my list. I got my moderators and some people in my community that I would invite to go do it. I'm like the only thing that I need them to be able to do is be able to record their game footage so I can edit it later.
Yeah. Let me tell you how like hyped I was when Among Us blew up. Like, I can't show it to you because it's not accessible, but I got the PS5 Among Us Collector's Edition with like the big purple plush because purple is one of my favorite favorite colors. So so
holy moly, you went into it, bro.
Yeah, he's the Among Us guy, man.
Awesome. One of my favorite things is we would do Among Us, and Derek couldn't play for the longest time, and then he finally could a few times, and I was like, all right, we're switching from Among Us.
Oh my gosh, dude! Oh my goodness, man, dude!
Yo, he is the sus,
Derek is sus. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, dude, those smoothies, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord,
Man.
I told you it was. I
Falcon.
told you it was a tale, and then we definitely saw it with Tears of the Kingdom. So
dude, oh my gosh, man.
just saying, just saying.
Yeah, honestly, that's you're talking about moments inside of the stream, moments in your community. That's one right there.
Mhm.
Shenanigans. That was a shenanigan.
Yeah, that was straight up
Oh
shenanigans.
my
Yeah.
gosh.
Nate says you and Murdoch steamrolled our teams of party animals. Oh yeah, we did. We did. I'm pretty good at the old basketball one.
Yeah, the sunshine smoothie mix, Murdoch. It's got pineapple, strawberries, and mandarin oranges.
So Amy said Zach is super sus, literally laughs every emergency meeting when he's a imposter. No, I don't. I'm just
Okay.
I'm just
When
joyful.
we plan the day to record this video or to do the live stream, I am literally like, I don't think you understand. I'm going to wait for you to see if you laugh.
Nah. I'm just
Yeah.
a jolly man. I'm just a jolly man.
Says the
Yeah.
person who loves to play the villain every
Right,
time.
right.
Interesting.
Yeah. Sorry,
Can't
Yugi.
villains
If you
be
don't know
joyful?
this about Zach, yeah, Zach is the villain of every story. Okay, like I'm just telling you. Yeah, see, look,
He's
watch
He
him
wants
drink
to
out of his Darth
desperately have a
Vader
villain
cup out
origin
here.
story that he never got.
Oh my gosh! Literally, Darth Vader being the main thing on his cup
Literally,
out here.
literally.
Like, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Especially when you pronounce the bad guy's name wrong, Thanos. Oh.
Or
Oh my
since
gosh.
I know him. Just saying.
So what's the next topic?
All right, guys, let's move on to our final topic of the night. What are we looking forward to in 2024? Let's start off with games. The games that are coming out in 2024, we don't know everything yet.
Yeah.
So, like, you can't be like, oh, you didn't say you're looking forward to this. Like, this is just our very small list because everything has not been announced so far. So, who wants to go first? What are you looking forward to? You can have more than one. I know Derek's over here. He's got a list as long as his arm. It goes
whatever.
down to his
Listen,
thigh.
Derek's
out
just like
the
a
door.
This year,
Dude,
excuse
Derek,
me. While I am the biggest suspect of having like a mile-long list and having like 5 categories each, I have been tame this year. You have to admit, I am tame this year.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
Derek's
Yo.
like, just some honorable mentions real quick as well.
No. Derek's gonna come out the door first and say, "Well, I just want to first say that if Zelda releases a new Zelda game, I mean, if Nintendo releases a new Zelda game, that's definitely off my list."
Yeah, I'm going to
yeah.
crap on that thing.
He's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, that's in the trash can." Like,
Who even
Oh
wants
my
to play that
goodness.
trash?
dude. Oh
You
my
know,
God.
I'm just out here telling the truth, and y'all out, up and get
The truth, the truth, bro.
You
Oh
can't
my
handle the
god.
truth.
Oh my goodness. Nah. Bro.
So,
They don't pull no
with that,
punches.
I-
No punches.
I'll start. So I'll say one. I'll say 2. One is TBD because we don't know if it's officially coming out 2024. There's been rumors and all that. Obviously, Marvel's Wolverine. Shout out Insomniac. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do with a different Marvel character and like how they create this gritty, visceral world. But the other one, it has an actual release date. We know it's coming out. I believe it's March. No, it's between March and May. And that is because we were wowed by this for the last Nintendo Direct that we saw. Princess Peach Showtime. Let's go. Like
Yep.
that game looks so hype.
It
It's
really
like
does.
one of like unlike Tears of the Kingdom, this game looks original and no, but seriously, this
Stop making people leave,
Hey
Derek.
guys, I really appreciate you guys for having me here, but something just came up.
I know.
Dark Jupiter's over here like such a good vibe in here, much love, and now he's going to take it away. Dark Jupiter's going to take it away.
Bro.
For real.
Oh my my god.
But
You're gonna be like,
but no,
I'm an
seriously.
unsub. This is crazy.
This is what you get for making the Nerd Cave have 1,000 subs.
We lose them all tonight.
For real. Yo, literally.
Oh my goodness, man, dude! I don't think I've smiled so much on a podcast in ages.
For real. This is wow.
But no,
My goodness.
but no, like Princess Peach Showtime, like that, like Zach can attest. That was like when they were showing off, they were just showing off like
Mm-hmm.
the fall and the spring like showcase, and that comes out because they had teased like, oh, Princess Peach game working title, and we're like, okay, cool. Luigi's worked out for the most part, but like Princess Peach game, what are they going to do? Are they going to make it like the typical like cutesy type of game or whatnot? And it came out, and me and Zach are like, man, this is already like probably one of the going to be Nintendo's best game next year. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's crazy the amount of detail and the amount of like different gameplay elements they've incorporated in that game. So even though I don't have a Switch, like I'll have to borrow a Switch, but like, or maybe invest in one. I don't know. We'll see.
Just wait for the 2.
Yeah, that's that. They'll port everything over again. They'll port Mario Kart 8 again. But
It's an
But-
infinity.
Dude, actually, you know what's crazy? I remember we were on the podcast before, like me and Zach that 1 week, and he was telling me how it was still on, like they were still selling with their consoles, like, and I was so surprised. But then someone came into my chat. I think it was actually a couple days ago. Like 2 days ago, they came into my chat and they said, "Hey guys, I just got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for Nintendo Switch," and I was like, and I literally just like paused everything I was doing, and I was like, so it is still getting sellers. I was just like, dang, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. Anyways, sorry.
But no, you're good. It's like people who are still buying GTA. Like, who doesn't have this game at this point? But no, like Princess Peach Showtime, like that's definitely going to be my strong contender for Game of the Year next year.
Dude,
Nice.
I can't wait for it, man. Honestly, that's probably the thing on my list. I'm really excited for that. I mean, I already said how I'm excited to see what Nintendo's gonna do next year, because they're exiting this year strong, and they're going into next year even stronger with some other things that they talked about, especially like the how did I just forget the title? Like I just blanked out. Princess Peach's
Princess Peach Showtime.
Yeah, Princess Peach Showtime. Thank you. But yeah, I'm like that right there. I am so excited to see that game, and I'm so excited to play it too. Like I can't wait, man. I know Nintendo's got a lot of stuff on their plate and a lot of things on their mind. And I can't wait to see what they're gonna do, man.
You like how I got in every Nintendo fan's good graces again with that?
Oh no, you're still not in my good graces. I just
I don't know, man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You
don't need to lie to
games
yourself.
for
It's
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man.
See, everybody calls me the villain, but Derek's that like sneaky villain. You know what I mean? I'm the one.
Well,
he's like the one
the
that Shadow
villain,
just like. I'm like, boom, we here.
Hey, the best villains are the one. The best villains are like Derek. Okay, I'm just saying.
Are they?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Well, hey,
You sure about
listen,
that?
You don't
Was
think
it
of
Dan
Derek
earlier that said I was sus? I mean, he wasn't wrong. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just saying, Itachi, he didn't go around hiding. He just walked up in that hidden leaf
Hey,
village, just like,
okay.
"Hey, boy, where Naruto at?
I'm
Where-"
sorry. Let me rephrase
He
my
really
sentence. I should
hold
rephrase my
on,
sentence.
hold on. No, he had manners. He actually knocked before he just busted up in there.
Oh, he walked up in there, ding, 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 ding.
Let me rephrase my sentence. Many good villains are like Derek. Okay, just saying. Yes, there are some that just bust out the gate and they're awesome.
Yeah,
Mara.
But
no, what
All
was
for
that?
one.
What was that movie? You'll never see me coming.
Oh, you're talking about that's Iron Man 3.
Oh
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Mandarin.
The Mandarin.
ooh,
Some call me a teacher. Others call me a terrorist. You know, Nate says it well, just like the new Mario Wonder. An elephant never forgets.
Oh my goodness. yes, bro.
Man.
Oh my gosh. Yo, Rabbit, you still got that fire going? Oh my gosh.
Got some good
Dude.
games up in here. So
Yes, sir.
we got Falcon. Yugi, what is the game that you're looking most forward to in 2024?
That's what I'm saying. What game am I not? I guess the most would have to be Persona 3 Reload. I gotta be honest.
Ooh, dude, that looks so good.
Yeah, art style, music, it's got everything. Persona 3 is near and dear to my heart. That's the first Persona game I've ever played, and I think that's just gonna be a boatload of content, 100%. Because one of the things you gotta understand when you're streaming a game is it's got to be good to watch, and I feel like RPGs technically aren't always like that, but this is not going to be one of those games. It's going to be very visually appealing, very stylish, very awesome. That's just the main one, but there's so much coming out. It's like, yeah, bank account is gonna be looking dry again this year because I was a big fan of The Wolf Among Us. Love the storyline. Telltale Games are, you know, I don't know if they're making the second one or not.
It's
but
supposed to come out in 2024.
Yeah, that's supposed to come out. The demo of Phantom Blade Zero, I'm excited for. Phantom Blade Zero, guys. If you guys did you see that game?
Yeah.
And the way the gameplay is
PlayStation Showcase.
Oh yes, that one. Oh my god!
That's like one of the few that
I'm
Zach
the
and I
only
actually
one here who
enjoyed.
hasn't seen it. I'm sorry,
dude. When you watch that
yet.
gameplay, you're gonna be like, "There's no way this is gameplay." It's like super fast paced, just samurai style. Speaking of samurai style stuff, instead of the Princess Peach game, you know what else is coming out that same day? The Ronin game for PS5.
Rise of the Ronin.
Rise of the Ronin. That's another one.
Yep.
You know, and for those of you who are big fans of Ghost of Tsushima, it's giving me that same vibe.
Yeah,
bro. What's with Nintendo and PlayStation releasing games at the same time recently?
It's so annoying. It's so annoying.
It.
I know, right? So it's like you forced me to pick one or the other. So that's what I mean. Like, there's so much coming out, but that would be it. Maybe Helldivers. That might be a game that I'll play, like, you know, just like kind of for fun on a day off.
Ooh.
Oh yes, please. We got to get to the part. Oh, I'm gonna start screaming.
Rabu, I am sad that I haven't heard of any of these games before.
Yeah, look at this gameplay. Watch.
I'm looking.
Oh, I'm gonna start screaming. Like, are you kidding me, man?
Dang!
Dude.
Oh,
it's so fast paced and like just. It's got the sauce.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Dang,
it's got the sauce. It makes you
so good.
It makes you feel like a badass. Like, look at this. I don't know. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, dang. Dude,
I know.
Dude, oh, my goodness. This?
Yeah. It gives me like Metal Gear Rising vibes, but like a little less stiff.
That's a cutscene, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. You'll see parts that I don't think it's cutscene. I think that's gameplay.
Yeah, like, that looks like
see this one right here.
That's gameplay.
Look at this.
Dude.
That's gameplay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Right here.
Yo.
I know.
Yeah, it's like Sekiro and like Souls type, but like that Metal Gear Solid vibe as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
another, like, you know, another little game that's in that same genre that I've shown. I don't know if it's coming out next year, but I've shown Zach this last year. Where Winds Meet. Like, if that comes out, that'll be Zach's #1 game.
Okay. So
all right.
So yeah, the top one definitely Persona 3 Reload. But if I had to pick, if Persona 3 Reload wasn't coming out, 100% Rise of the Ronin. I'm super excited for that. I need more
had a PlayStation,
Ghost of Tsushima type games.
I'd probably be there. I don't have a PlayStation though.
Dude, PlayStation's got it's a first party game, so we'll see what they do. I don't know who's making it though. That's the one question I'm actually curious. Let me see if I can find out.
You need a Sekiro sensei. I feel you. Like anything that is like Souls like. I've been playing Lies of P, and it's Souls like, but it's harder than Jedi Survivor. I feel like that's like Souls light.
Yeah.
Lies of P is more Souls like, and it's a lot harder, but it's not like full on like Elden Ring type deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Escape says I'm 100% in getting Rise of the Ronin.
Yeah, it's a Team Ninja. Ninja Gaiden.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
go.
Let's go.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when I get a PlayStation.
Let's hit some of these comments real quick. Bearded Book Club says anything Star Wars 2024 Year of the Jedi.
It's
going to be really good. I'm hoping that we're getting like Star Wars. Outlaws is the like hero shooter.
Yeah.
But Star Wars, let me pull up mine. Hunters. No. No, Hunters is the hero shooter. Outlaws is the other one. That's the
Outlaws is the open world, like you're
the
playing
open
as,
world. That's the one I
yeah.
definitely want
Yeah.
for my 2024. Helldivers, when you were saying that, Yugi, I'm like,
Yeah.
do I got me a brother that we're gonna be playing some Helldivers?
Oh, absolutely. We're gonna be doing it for freedom, baby. Oh yeah.
Kill those
We're spreading
bugs.
democracy.
Oh my god.
I'm like, yes, let's go. Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2. I am super, super stoked for that. I know it's going to be weird and like getting your head kind of deal, but I think it's going to be really awesome. To Derek's point and Falcon's Princess Peach Showtime, super, super stoked on that one. Like, it gives me that Cappy vibe from Mario.
Yeah.
With the ribbon.
Mario Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey. I want a Mario Odyssey 2. Give it to me, Nintendo, and
Dude.
I will cleanse the earth of Derek's bad opinions.
Don't be a disappointment like Tears of the Kingdom.
Black Myth Wukong is another one
yes.
that I'm very interested in.
Yeah.
Looks really cool. Again, I don't play Souls games, but it makes me like, I'm like,
Yeah.
I might want to try that. The Wolf Among Us 2 as well. You brought that up. Like, The Wolf Among Us 1, so good. I think it's probably the best Telltale game, just because the story was like it wasn't like Batman, you know, like I love the Batman games, but it wasn't like, it was just something different. Like it was like The Walking Dead season 1, where it's like, oh my God, Lee. And then you get to the end, you're like, Lee, you know what I mean? Like that's what it felt like with Wolf Among Us. So I cannot wait for Wolf Among Us 2. Plucky Squire. The Plucky Squire.
Yeah.
I don't know for getting it, but I would love to get it. I really, really want
I have
that.
no idea what that is.
It's a Zach game.
It's a Zach game.
All right.
I got a trailer of when Win meets. I will play that for y'all here in just a second, but I will pull up the Plucky Squire.
Yeah. Because I was about to say, I was like, all right. I'm like,
cool.
I'm looking at it. I'm like,
cool. I hope you enjoy it. Like that thing.
But by the way, I like how Zach gave me flack about having like 80 games that I'm looking forward to, and he has
And
the
then,
longest
listing
list
most
out
of the
all of
games.
us.
I noticed that.
No. This game is creative, though. Watch
No,
this.
this dude.
Yeah, this is like super,
All right.
super cool.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm liking this, bro.
But
Like the animation, bro.
wait.
The characters look pretty cool.
Yeah, wait for it. Wait for it.
It's almost there. And here we go.
Look at this.
I know.
Crazy.
I would have been hyped just for that, bro. Oh, dang. Oh, this looks
it's
good.
like that Mario.
This literally is Mario Odyssey vibe out here, Blaine.
Yeah.
Like, I like this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so down, dude. Is this only on PlayStation? I better be able to get this.
I think it is, maybe.
I'm so sad.
I
got you. It's on everything. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Devolver's making it, so they'll put it on
Yeah,
everything.
okay. I'm like, bro, you know what? Give me the name of that again.
The Plucky Squire.
The Plucky Squire. Yep, there we go. I got it.
Yeah, Escape. I've 100% feel it. Wukong is another soul strap for me. I'm terrible at them, but they look so cool, and I love Monkey King. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's such a they have such a rich like folklore story. So it's just like, that's just a gold mine waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Murdoch says, so I missed Helldivers, but looks close to the new Star Trek Troopers. Like it takes from that in a way. Like it definitely, I feel like 2 is leaning way more into the tongue-in-cheekness of that than the first one. But the first one was really, really good. And, you could play it on the PlayStation Vita. Don't you start it, Derek. Don't you start it. Okay.
Say something?
Yeah. So this is when where winds meet. I'll just show y'all a little bit of this. If this comes out in 2024, this is like just
Kind of reminds me of Tenchu.
Look at that.
Whoa.
Look at that. Look at that.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's like a mix of like all
Ghost.
this craziness, like Ghost and
Bro, yo, you notice ever since Ghost of Tsushima came out, everybody's just dropping
yep.
the
Yeah.
samurai games.
Well, it's because they're good.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got kind of that like quirky
Yeah,
Japanese kind of
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of Monster Hunter there for a second.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is man. That,
Wow. All right.
Yeah. No, you should watch the TikTok
Look,
video.
it's running on the
Oh,
water.
dang. Okay. I'm so
Air walking. Air
Dude.
walking.
You know what this looks like to me? This looks like One Piece. Oh
my guy,
goodness.
man of culture.
I
We
got
get
you,
some
bro.
Gear
For
5
real.
up in here.
Bro. Hey, don't
That's really
don't
cool.
okay, don't spoil anything. I'm only halfway through.
Dude,
all
I
right?
haven't watched One Piece. Psh. I'm waiting for that Netflix reboot. You know what I mean?
No,
What
but-
studios?
oh,
Let's
my
go.
goodness. Yeah, I heard about that. I'll have to
I heard
watch
it's actually
it.
good though.
Dude,
Yeah,
yeah.
Well,
Well,
Wit is awesome, so
No, you should
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
y'all should go watch the TikTok video of when I first like introduced this to Zach, because he was like on that big Ghost of Tsushima hype train. Because you know let me tell you, 2020 came out, he played Ghost of Tsushima. Then the Iki Island DLC, he played that, and then I got him a PS5 and he played through it again. And then I showed him this, and it's like, you know, the iconic field scene through Ghost of Tsushima. I
Mhm.
showed him that, and he just starts out with a field. 2 seconds in, Zach's like, I'm sold.
Yeah.
Before he
100%.
Oh
sees
my
any actual
gosh, bro.
gameplay, he just
Yep.
sees a field, and like, I'm sold.
Dude.
Yeah,
dude,
facts.
Oh my goodness.
100%. Escape says, any thoughts on Dragon's Dogma 2? Aren't they
Ooh.
making a Dragon's Dogma 3 next? That's coming
No.
out next year?
I think
No,
it's
2 hasn't. No, 2 drops next year.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I get that confused sometimes.
Yeah.
From what I saw on, I think it was one of the showcases this year, it looks super cool.
Yeah.
Like, I'm down for, like, I really want Dragon Age, but when we ever get that, I don't know. We've been lied to and gaslit for so long by EA. I'm just like, I'm kind of, I don't believe them anymore on anything that they say. Bobby Kodak's probably over there working. So, yeah, I really, really wanted it. Escape says, a Platinum Ghost, just got to do plus playthrough.
Yep.
I need to play Ghost again. So, that is our games that we're looking forward to in 2024. Last is what we're looking forward to in 2024 in coordinates of the Nerd Cave news, which is this show right here. Derek, what are you looking forward to?
You already know my thoughts, my guy. Like, we've been pitching this all year. I want to do an anime show. Just let's do it. Like, I want to do it. I'm ready to talk some animes. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
I'll be down to watch
So,
that. Dude.
I'm
Oh
a
my
cult swine because I've watched now going on over 100 different animes. So,
Ooh,
and
let's
like-
go.
Bro, let's go.
Dude.
Yeah.
So,
You know
and,
me.
I'm trekking through, like Falcon, I'm trekking through, like, just to not go off topic because Falcon, you brought it up. Where
Yeah, my
are,
bad.
because I'm on season 13. I don't know where you're in accordance to that.
I'm not even counting up seasons because I don't know
Yeah.
where you're watching it up, but I'm counting at episodes and arcs
Yeah.
in that way. So I'm like no spoilers, but I'm just naming the arc. I'm at the tail end of Fishman Island.
Okay, so
So
I'm not.
like pretty much right after time skip.
Okay, so I'm not that far behind you because I just finished last night Impel Down. So
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
pretty hype moment
yeah,
out here, bro.
exactly.
Oh,
So-
jeez. Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
so I'm ready to talk some animes. So
no, I see you, bro. No, I can understand why after watching that you're like, all right, it's anime time. Let's go. Oh my goodness, man.
I
No,
like
feel
it.
that.
I like it. Now, Rabbit over here, he's got one of these Derek takes over here saying that My Hero Academia is trash.
oh.
This
Now,
is-
hold on.
This
Time
is
out.
literally. Hold on. This is literally on my soundboard.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
So-
goodness, bro.
So
Dude.
I just have to say, if you're one of those that hates it because of the fan base, your opinion isn't valid. I'm sorry.
Fan base is kind of toxic, not gonna lie.
It is, but it shouldn't affect the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it shouldn't
Yeah,
affect your
yeah.
opinion of the show.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Exactly.
Dark's like hot take
I'm
for
like,
real.
Mhm.
I haven't watched all of the show, but I do know that the show itself is pretty good. From all the things that I've seen, especially just in the first season, like I think I've probably watched like
season,
maybe
ooh,
like
that's
20
good.
episodes. Okay.
yeah, dude.
I'm just like, dang, this is
Season
good.
6,
Okay.
bro.
I like
Season
I'm
6.
sad. I'm sad because I'm not caught up on
I know.
Demon Slayer. I'm not caught up on MHA. Okay. And I'm
Zach's
like,
gonna lose his mind.
dude, listen, I want to, but I've been in a One Piece grind. Like, and
See,
Yeah.
feel
like,
you.
I'm like,
you
listen,
can't
there's-
get into that thing. You just gotta
No,
just move on. You gotta,
Hey,
you gotta move
You
on.
listen
Just-
to me, okay? This show is fire, all right? Anyone who tells me otherwise,
I'm
I-
not saying it's not good. I am
Okay.
not saying that One Piece is not good.
yeah,
I am saying you've got this whole world,
okay, but
this whole world of anime out there, and you're just over here just like
but
hugging
listen,
up on One
I don't
Piece.
got a lot of free time. I don't got a lot of free time, okay? So when I have free time, I'm either watching One Piece or I'm watching informational podcasts to help me grow on YouTube. Like that's pretty much it. I'm researching YouTube or I'm watching One Piece while
See,
eating
that's
something. or
your
something.
problem.
So-
That's your problem.
My
If you wanna-
problem is I'm
If you
researching.
want to grow on YouTube, you
Oh
gotta
my
stop
goodness.
watching One Piece.
Oh my-
You
hey,
gotta
hey,
watch
hey,
Demon
I-
Slayer.
Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness!
'Cause
Get
you
him
gotta-
out! Get
You
him
gotta
out!
slay those
Oh my
horrible
goodness.
trolls. You know what I mean? You're like, yeah.
Oh my!
You over
goodness,
here still
no.
water breathing. You know what I mean?
Dude, oh my
Like, you
goodness.
gotta.
No. Hey, it's not that I haven't watched it before. I have watched it. I just haven't. I'm not caught up.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
goodness.
like your thought, Derek. I also want to do an anime show.
hmm
So maybe in 2024 that will happen.
That'd be
I
pretty
know. I've got so many ideas. We would just push the button.
We need to. A lot of people down for it. A lot of people down for it.
Yeah.
Bearded Book Club says, looking forward to the Larry branch of the Nerd Cave expanding. Yeah, Amy launched
yes.
her channel over there,
Yes,
Amy
sir.
Irby Books. Y'all should go check her out.
Dude.
Go
Okay.
Give her some
I-
love.
Like I said, I already subscribed with
Boom.
notifications on.
Boom.
Done.
Boom.
Real one.
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay.
Very nice.
Rabbit, I thought Rabbit was going for Dragon Ball Z, and I was like, I'm glad you're here, but I'm about to ban you if you talk trash on Dragon Ball Z. I don't care what critique you have on Dragon Ball Z. It's wrong.
No,
That's what
well,
I grew
dude,
up on.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I looked at the chat for a second and had to do a double take because I did think Rabu for a second
Yeah, I
was
was like-
insulting Dragon Ball Z, and I was like I was about to get the pitchfork just like I did for Derek.
And
Oh
the
my
hype sorrow
goodness.
moved from Derek to Rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, dude.
So for me, the thing that I want to see in 2024 for Nerd Cave specifically is just more growth and to be able to do more things like this, like having
Yeah.
more people on. It's been a ton of fun, and
Yeah.
you know, just to be able to make more specific videos as well.
Mm.
Not just, you know, like streaming's fun. I love streaming, but be able to make some stuff beyond just streaming some games and everything,
yeah.
and make
Like the car ride videos you did.
yeah, like, you know, doing some vlog stuff, but like sitting down and like deep diving into some, you know, things that are going on, you know, some things that I'm like on my mind type deal, and making it high production value type deal, like
Yeah.
that sort of deal. So that's something I want to do, and everybody's like, "Come on, anime show!"
For real.
And that
People
Oh
have
my
spoken, Zach.
I know. Maybe I, you know, we maybe we'll, you know,
Dude.
maybe
Oh my goodness.
we might have to have some people on that watch anime as well.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can't have me on there for about another year because I'm watching One Piece.
Listen, when we have One Piece topics, we'll bring you on.
Yeah, well, yeah. Once you have a One Piece topic, let me know. hop in so quick.
I'm your guy.
I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, yo.
You know.
Did you
So
just say Yugi's quietness? Dude. Oh my god.
like when there's times where you could just like he's just like watching the room. He's just like
Dude.
analyzing, and then he's like, "All right, strategic strike, bang."
Well, yeah. I'm like, bro. I'm like, Yugi isn't quiet. He's strategically quiet. Okay. Oh my goodness, she's
Oh,
planning
man.
his moves out here.
Dan over
Dude.
here being a sweaty boy. He's like, dude, I binged One Piece in 2 months. You're weak. I'm like, did you even sleep, my guy?
Do you?
No,
Okay,
for
listen.
real, what?
Do you have like? I'm concerned. Do you have things to do in your life? I'm like,
Hey,
In 2 months.
dude.
I will just say, if you pick on Dan, you better be ready for the thunder that's about to come.
Oh,
You know
I
that.
already know. Okay, listen,
know
Dan
that.
picked on me the first time I was in here. I didn't even know who he was. He was like, "Oh, that's just who I am," and I was like, "Oh, I got you, bro." I'm like, that was it. We were cool. But like, at first, I was like, "Yo, who is this guy?" I'm like, "Why doesn't he ban him?" I'm like, "Oh my goodness, bro."
Oh man,
Dude.
That's
yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh man, Vinland Saga season 1, season 2. I'm not about that. Season 1 though, it's got Madara's voice actor as one of the characters, the Japanese voice actor, and I'm like, yeah, I'm here for this.
Let's go.
I'm here for
Yeah.
this.
Bro.
I'm here for this. So, yeah, that's kind of what is sleep.
Right.
What is sleep?
We did meet the English voice actor for Madara at
We did.
Pensacon, though.
Oh, Lude, that sounds so cool,
Yeah.
dude.
So, but yeah, that's kind of where I want to go in 2024 is just to be able to make more awesome content, help grow the channel, and do more collaborations like this, and help Amy with her channel as well and grow it and everything. So, Yugi,
Yeah.
where do you want to what do you want to do in 2024? Where you want to go? What do you want to see? Pitch Yugi 601 to everybody.
All right. Probably just keep doing what I've been doing, man. Exploring different games. Like I said, I'm getting more into Nintendo now, so we'll see if I'm still a Sony pony. Probably will still be. Let's see. So yeah, like just checking out as many games as I can. I'm a gamer first, that's what I'm about. So I'll definitely be doing a lot more streams and playthroughs. The commentaries definitely won't stop. So if something catches my eye, I'll talk about it. But yeah, outside of that, I mean, yeah, I don't really see myself doing anything different. I don't have anything planned in terms of next year for the channel, but I think the main thing is that, yeah, just getting through those games, just having good experiences, sharing it with people. We have a good time, so I like that. I don't feel limited anymore. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's more genuine when you're just having fun. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. I don't want to feel forced and just like let me just
You're not
play the
riding
game that
the
everyone
hype
else is
train.
playing. Exactly. So stay true to myself. Keep playing the games that I've been playing.
Yeah.
And yeah, just have fun with it. Make memories. Put it out there. And that's my motto. You know what I mean? It's better to make something than nothing. And people can read right through that stuff. So super hyped. Like I said, super hyped for Persona. I think the content on that can be fun. I think there's a lot of good story behind that. And people can hopefully relate to that, I think.
Yeah.
100.
Just having fun. That's it.
Yeah,
That's what it isn't that what YouTube is about? Once upon a time.
Dude.
Once upon a time it was, right? You're just having fun.
Yeah.
In a galaxy far,
Yeah,
far
yeah,
away.
bro.
Yeah.
Dude.
All right.
So,
Falcon, what you got going on for 2024? Let us know.
well, here's what I got. Okay, I'm going to be starting to post weekly, so I'm going to be posting gaming videos and mostly RPG games, because that's what originally I started my channel for. I wanted to be a YouTuber who can come on and be like those channels that I watched and that I'm interested in. And I'm like, I always love those YouTubers who came on and played some games, and it was just like, oh man, they're really enjoyable to hang around with, and they just have an energy that I like, because I have that same type of energy. So I want to share that with other people and make them laugh. But yeah, my main goal is to play games like mainly RPG games that are indie and like kind of smaller in the range, and not play the biggest games. And my reason is just because I'm a small channel, so it's going to get hidden under everyone else. So I want to be able to be successful while also still doing things that I want to be able to do. yeah, that's pretty much my goal as of recently, just to post more consistently, be posting some shorts, making people laugh, and just continuing my YouTube journey.
I like it.
Mhm.
I like it. So, guys, go check out Yugi this way. Go check out Falcon right here. All of that is in the description, and Murdoch even put them in the chat as well. So give them some love. Go
Thanks,
give them
Murdoch.
some likes. Go subscribe. Go heavy breathe in their chat. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And be like,
Yeah.
Zach sent me.
Yeah.
Zach sent me.
Unless you guys are coming to say that Tears of the Kingdom sucks, then you can leave.
Just say Bun done, Tears of the Kingdom sucks. That's all you gotta say.
Yeah, instant ban. Yeah, I'm gonna be adding those to my banned words soon. Like the whole phrase "Tears of the Kingdom sucks." That'll be taken out. Bun done. Yeah, that's gone. You guys come in saying that, instant ban. Sorry. Yeah. Bye, Derek.
Before I even get to pop in chat.
You don't even get to go to the chat. I'm like, hey Zach, what's his YouTube name so I can just ban it real quick. Oh my goodness, man.
Amy says, if there are mouth breathers in your chat, it's us.
Wow.
That's crazy.
We're the Nerd Cave.
Dude.
Saying,
I love it.
Just saying.
I love it.
Murdoch says, I have to say the energy here tonight is refreshing. I appreciate the positivity you all cast here, and the fact that we all can have fun and hang out without the need for negativity is awesome. Well, thank you,
Yes, sir.
Murdoch, on that.
Well said.
All right, guys. Well, there you go. That is the end and the last episode of the Nerd Cave News for 2023. Thank y'all so much for being here. We love y'all, and we will see all of you on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Y'all having a good night.
All right.